We have to get going. We have 4%. It should have worked.
See, it worked.
Now I'm gonna connect. Can you see it? Hi everybody. I am just double checking our connections.
Hi everybody, welcome on in. If you're new, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Allie.
We're running a quick test through because this is what happens when you're live, but then we'll go right into everything.
Should work now.
In the meantime, please let us know what you've been up to on your holidays. This is one of the things that we're doing to help round out ours.
Royas, can you check to see if YouTube's live or not? Hi iTunes, hi Royas, hi Wins, hi everybody. So we're at the Sprecher Root Beer factory today.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like we're ready to go.
We're live on YouTube?
Yeah, we are live. So it's all good to say.
It won't let me connect to YouTube chat. It's A-OK up. But I do not want the YouTube to feel like I don't care about
YouTube,
them.
please subscribe.
Please subscribe to us. Lexi will probably make sure that YouTube does have chat for her. Anyways, we are in Wisconsin at the Sprecher Root Beer factory. They have different beers, but more importantly for us, we love their root beer soda.
That said, hello, welcome on in. If you're new, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Allie.
And we're the DinomiteTwins. In case you didn't know, we tend to focus on content in New York City, where we're based out of, but we always come home for the holidays to Wisconsin. So we thought we'd give you a little taste of what Wisconsin means to us, for us.
Don't worry about it, Alexandra. It's fine.
For us, Sprecher Root Beer has always been a part of our childhood. It is a root beer company based here in Wisconsin, so we'll be doing a 20 soda tasting as well as beer tasting, and that will include a tour of the factory.
Thank you for the sub. We can't do full alerts today because we don't want to interrupt the tour. Thank you, Mad. But we are trying to reach Partner Plus on Twitch, so make sure that you subscribe organically like Mad just did if you would like. But thank you so much for that tier 1 sub for many months. Oh my god, 2 whole years. Thank you so much.
But welcome on in Zega,
Sam, Mad, Lee, Tiger, Royas, everybody. Thank you so much. And if you are seeing ads right now on Twitch, I am sorry, but it does help support the channel. Twitch Turbo is your way to go. Or just doing straight up subbing. If you could let me know if it freezes or anything like that, let me know as well, as we're testing our system to get ready for the ball drop in New Year's.
In the meantime, we want to know, 1, do you like root beer? 2, what is your favorite soda if root beer is not it? Because I know that you are from all over the world. You may be from Europe, you may be from here actually in Wisconsin, you may be throughout the US. So tell us what your favorite sodas are, because like if you are like me, I love Burdock and Dandelion, and that is not a normal soda, quote unquote. I know it comes from the UK and I love that too. So let me know your random flavors that you A, would want if it doesn't exist, or B, that you actually love and it doesn't exist.
Oh, it's your home state? It's our home state too. Be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. The thing was about to start, so I turned off the alerts. But thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs, Mr. Win. By the way, gift subs are cheaper on Twitch till January 2nd. Yes, we have brand new sweaters from Christmas. We have a Dino one, and then this one, whatever this is. We are currently in the tasting room, and we will be having our tour starting very soon.
Their seasonal flavor, which we will definitely be trying, is their Honey Crisp. But they have a bunch of other random flavors. Like up here, you can see the Pineapple Express. There's just a lot of different flavors that we can try. I don't believe all of them are currently available.
Leo, be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover. It sounded like an alert, and it is definitely the start of the tour. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs, Alejo. But we will be going into the brewery itself for a tour. Hello, Corbin. Oh, I need you to help me put my hat on, Lexi. We have to wear this thing, and I don't know how to put it on my head.
Let's go.
Food safety is good. Fashion is bad.
Somebody else.
Hi, Grandma. I'm
Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Eli GD. We're all gonna get on our pretty little headgear. Lexi, do you need help getting it on? Do you need help?
It's not.
Oh, okay. If you can hold on to this. No, we're good.
Can you just hold this for? Can you just hold this for just a minute?
No, don't put it on yourself.
I don't want to.
I know, so don't. Here, wait, just give me a sec. Alexandra's getting her thing on, everybody. And I'm setting up the phone. There, it's working, Alexandra. Here you go. Oh, Lexi, you look spiffy.
I think ears have to come out. I think it'll look better with the ears.
I don't think there's any way to save it. Look at Lexi and her spiffy hat thing. Thank you so much. $2 minutes and 30 seconds on the head turn. What's special? Oh, the current the seasonal soda is going to be a honey apple crisp root beer. Look at that little dude. Lunch ladies are cute, don't worry. Alexandra, are you a lunch lady?
I'm serving it up.
Hi, Dad. Thank you so much for coming on in. I'm glad you got hit with the gift subs. We are going to be quiet, but hopefully you can hear everybody on the tour and everything. You know, it's a brewery tour, but what kind of makes this special is that it's not just beer, it's root beer. And it smells like root beer. I'm not trying to be in front of people.
Okay, you
Don't
guys
worry.
can come all the way in here. Look at all this room. We can do so many activities in this room. Come on. Don't worry, I don't bite. I know I seem kind of weird, but it's fine. Cool. All right. Well, hey, everybody. It's nice to see you guys on a Wednesday? Nice. Everybody's like, gotta get out of the house. Nice. So, has anybody been on this tour before? A few people. Okay, not on my tour. So actually, technically not. You may have been here before, but not on this tour. This is the crazy train. So, I'm the only tour guide with walk-out music, which is kind of cool because we're all kind of trained that when Ozzy Osbourne comes on, we're just like, shh, something's happening, right? You guys are walking walk-out. That's what it is. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the histories, mysteries, maybe some secrets of Sprecher Brewery Company. You don't know. Could be a secret. You don't know if it's true. We're never going to say whether it is or not. Okay? Then we're going to talk about the brewing process. Then we're going to talk about how we make our beer, how we make our soda. Then I'm going to talk about some pictures out there. Then we're going to make our way to the bottling line. I'll tell you some stuff that's happening, pretty cool things. And then you can continue to sample and drink and have fun and eat pretzels. Yes. That's what we're waiting for, right? It's the end of that. Now, all right, we're going to start with our history. So, put on your cubicle imagination hats. These are what they're for. That's why we wear them. They're for imaginations only. So after we're done, take them off. Now, all right, so we are founded in 1985, but our story begins way before that. In 1969, when our founder, Randy Sprecher, was drafted into the Vietnam War. Now, he gets all the way to basic training, and they find out he actually had a very slight case of color blindness. Thank you, Mom. That defect defective X chromosome effectively saved his life. Instead of going to the front line of the war, he was sent off to Hillsburg, Germany, where he did paperwork and made ultimate beer runs because somebody's got to do it. While he's going to that Bavarian countryside, he's finding out that European beers are actually quite tasty compared to the American style lager. Now the Europeans call our beer beer adjacent because American beers have to be served super cold for you to even enjoy it. You know, Coors even warns you on their can, they're like, don't drink it unless it's this cold. So, you know, there's a whole issue. Now in Europe, beer is usually served at room temperature, just slightly chilled. So you can taste the full body, all the profiles of the beer, okay? So he's figuring this out, so he's collecting recipes. He's excited about it. He finishes his tour, and he goes all the way back home to the West Coast where he's from. Thank you for joining us. We were so worried. Okay, so now we are back home in the West Coast where he's from, and he enrolls in the University of Southern California. And what do you think he decided to major?
Food science?
Oceanography, exactly.
Oh.
Oceanography, exactly. So he decides to major in oceanography, but he's missing those ales. So he begins to homebrew, completely illegally. He's a college kid with 3 books. So he's illegally brewing. Now he's doing all this stuff, he's got these recipes, right? So he brews himself a nice lager. Then he decides to give it out to all of his friends because it's college, they're gonna drink whatever they want too, right? He's got iron stomachs. A lot of us that are getting older, we're like, not anymore. What's in it? So we ask them. So, kids don't care what's in it, they're just drinking it up. And nobody's dead and dying or on the toilet too much, so he's got himself a nice little product there. So his friends are like, you should really refine this recipe of yours. So he decides to change his major from oceanography to chemistry and fermentation. He goes like, yes, yeah. Some of you guys knew it, you know, not the first time. So, there. Then he graduates, and he decides he's going to go ahead and apply for a microbrewery license. He's going to go into it because everybody's kind of liking this European style of beer. Now he goes ahead and he tries to apply for this license, and it is way too expensive for him to do. So what does he do? Well, he does what anybody with a dream does. He flicks back his curly blonde locks that he had. He's a cool guy, it's California. He curls up his mustache. He packs up that VW van of his. It's California, man, it's the 80s. And he teaches the surfboard and he says, I gotta go someplace where I can learn all about the American beer culture. I'll be able to brew better, learn how to brew better. And even if people don't like what I drink or don't like what I make, they're still gonna hang around and drink if they're having a good time. So he ends up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's where he all his 1, 2, 3 checks out. So in 1983, Randy Sprecher ends up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, working for one of the top 3 brewing companies at the time. Now, at the time in Milwaukee, don't shoot the messenger, guys, okay? The time in Milwaukee, 1983, the top 3 brewing companies were Schlitz, Miller, and Pabst. Everybody was waiting for the better say Pabst. I feel like everybody starts to wind up on it. Pabst. So Randy works his way all the way up to director of marketing of Pabst Brewing Company, 1983. That's pretty cool, right? Works his way all the way to that, and then he is swiftly laid off in 1984.
Oh.
That's what the economy does. So, the ebbs and flows. Great to see you. We were worried. Okay, we're going to send out a search sheet for you guys. You made it. So, 1984, he is swiftly laid off from Pabst Brewing Company. But he still has a dream in his heart. He still has ambition. So, on his way out, he says, don't worry. I'm going to go and start my brewing company because I'm in a place where I can actually start doing it. So, Randy starts his way out of Pabst Brewing Company. And he's like, listen, I'm going to start a brewing company, but it's not going to be like yours. It's going to be a totally different style. The head chemist at Pabst, whose name was Ernest von Frankenberg, heard that Randy wanted to brew some German-style beers. So Ernest retires from Pabst Brewing Company to help Randy establish some great German-style brews. Now, with Ernest with him, with a dream and a couple bucks, we established Sprecher Brewing Company in 1985, and we are now Milwaukee's oldest microbrewing company after Prohibition. So that's pretty cool for him to be one of the oldest microbrewing companies in a place that is known for brewing its own beer. It's great. So we're here. Now, we have this dream, we have this stuff. What's the product? The Black Bavarian. That's what he's brewing. He's brewing the Black Bavarian in a special amber. He's got all this stuff. Now we just need a building to get it all together. Now, Randy's in Milwaukee. When you Milwaukee you Milwaukee people love your beers. It's what y'all do. You also are very dedicated to specific beer brands, and I'm sure that Sprecher was very hip to that. So he had to make sure that he put his brewing company next to a place where maybe he's going to get a lot more foot traffic for the people who like their local bars, who go to their local places, right? So the best place to put your brewing company is by a place where there's going to be a bunch of people. They don't care what they're drinking. Who cares? So he puts it right next to Marquette University and a nice dead-end street on Oregon Street. Perfect. So if you got to drive down there, you better stop. It's a dead end anyway. So 1985, the doors open. So we get all the way there. And it's just not enough to have the brewing company next to a college because it's a college town at this point. So college kids are looking for bars. So how do you sweeten the deal for everybody in Milwaukee? Well, Randy is a marketing guy. So he's like, you know what we should do for the Milwaukee people to get them in? We'll offer all you can drink beer tours.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are like, I would totally come in. I wouldn't care. There's no TVs, right? It's nothing but beer, so that's cool. So he starts offering all you can drink beer tours, and everybody starts flooding in, man. Sprecher's the place to go. But there was a little bit of a problem on the back end. Like I said, I'm from South Carolina. Y'all are from here. We're like cousins. Without the Carolinas, the Appalachian Mountains, and without Wisconsin, the United States would be a lot more bitter. Because y'all give them beer, and we give them white lightning and moonshine. Yes, we give y'all liquor. Now, so we're like cousins. We're just like you. We work hard, we play hard, and we're not paying for child care. They're coming with us. Look around, everybody's like, no, it's totally true. Yes. Now the kids are coming on all this, all you can drink beer tours, but the only thing that they're all you can drink is some warm tap water and paper Dixie cups, because that's what it was. There was no lemonade, no sparkling option. So that's a problem, right? We got all these people coming in, they gotta leave early or something for the kids, but water. Kids don't want it. So what happens? Well, here comes the age-old saying, behind every great man is a smarter woman. Because, the reason I say this is because Randy had actually been brewing his root beer way before he even got that brewing company off the ground. Didn't think to actually put it in there. So they were like, hey, the women in his life were like, you know, if you started serving root beer, maybe more people would come. So what does he do? Start serving the root beer. And sure enough, boom, even more people are coming in. So we're just going all crazy. This is the 90s, man. Kids are all sugar high. Parents are all hopped up on hops. Everybody's having the best time. Such a great time that nobody realizes that the building is actually going sideways. Because if on an all-you-can-drink beer tour, you're definitely not going to be the first person that's like, is this sideways to you? Somebody's going to snatch you up and don't embarrass you. So, the building actually was going sideways. And in 1994, the retaining wall in the Menominee River, where the building was located, slid right into the river, so did the parking lot, and half the back door did too. And because of OSHA, we can't operate there anymore, right? So now we got to look for something else. So there's a Milwaukee-wide search, and we find ourselves this location right here. Can anybody guess, who has not participated before, what this building was before we called it home? Now, it is the original Bones. We renovated it as we needed it. In fact, the men's room is still an old cooler, if you haven't noticed. So, anybody take a guess? Yes, an elevator manufacturing plant. Absolutely. Now, this place has always been 1 story tall, which is probably why in 1994 it was no longer a functioning elevator manufacturing plant. I'd like my elevators to be made in more than a 1-story building because that's the point of elevators. So I would bet that they didn't take off too well. So, we get here in 1994, and sure enough, we have now relocated to a Milwaukee staple, which is a bar next to a neighborhood. You guys are like that. That's what it is here. You gotta drive far, like they don't serve anything on Sundays in the South. It's just what it is. So, now we become very local. And we become this nice soda factory, apparently. A lot more people find us to be better about our sodas than our beers. But that didn't stop Randy. We're still a microbrewery. So he begins to add more flavors to this company when we get here. Now, as I said, we were brewing our black beer and our special amber. The first seasonal that we ever did was, of course, a traditional Oktoberfest seasonal. Then the second seasonal that we did was our Maibach, which is a spring German ale. And that's going to be really good stuff. And then our original sodas. We have our root beer, and then came ginger ale. Now, the root beer and ginger ale were inspired by Randy's daughter, Keisha. So he made the root beer for her because, of course, he wanted to have a beer with his little girl. But the ginger ale, our ginger ale is actually a hot ginger ginger ale. If you're not quite sure what that is, it's more spicy to it rather than sweet. That's because that's how Keisha Sprecher likes her ginger ale. Then, because this is Cream City, USA, we got cream soda. Then, what we had called brand cola, but y'all know it as Puma Cola. And everything else beyond that has been an experimentation with the locals on a tour, and then it has just grown. So right now, Sprecher makes about 18 different sodas. At one time we did 19, but one has been retired because I think that we have a similar product. It was citrus soda, and now we have a Mount Sprecher, which are quite similar. So when we're rotating all of our beers generally, right now we have our Maibach on tap. A lot of you guys are just like, can I have winter ale? Do you have your sour brew? No, because we don't have the production to do it, but we're still a microbrew company. Now fast forward. It is 2020 and Randy still has a mustache. He's exhausted. I just want to let you know.
The mustaches are more important.
What happened to him? He still has his mustache, but he's still cool. Now, 2020, he's ready to retire.
Yes, this is in Wisconsin.
It was important
for
for
sure.
Randy to make sure that when he retired and he sold the brewing company, he didn't just sell the Sprecher name. He sold the company and he sold the people and he sold the experience that it stayed this way that the Milwaukeeans and the locals really love. Okay? So we have that hope. All conglomerates came around, they wanted. The Sprecher Root Beer has been named the best root beer in the world by the New York Times just recently and a few times before that. Yes. So, we held out hope, and sure enough, a group of local Wacky businessmen, in fact, one of them is a 1996 UWM graduate. They throw their hat in the ring, Randy liked what they had, so he sells off the business to them, finalizes it in 2020. And since those guys have taken over the business, those are business savvy fellas with a great product. They have grown us 4 times as big, and we are currently in 49 states with our sodas. We're in 5,000 different CVS's. We're in the Big Lots. We made it to the East Coast. We're on the West Coast, clearly the Midwest, right? So we're just trying to get all the way to the Great Plains and stuff like that, but they are taking off with this stuff. Now, we have come to the end of our imagination journey. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that you have heard so far? Good. So good at this. We'll continue. Now, when making beer, depending on who you ask, people will say the monks brewed beer first. I will tell you it was women who brewed beer first, because that's the truth. So, witches brew, right? You guys have heard of little witches. Now, the reason they're called witches is because those are original brewers. The witch's hat, the very tall hats, were actually used as a sign to signify that that is a brewer. So you can see them over, because women are shorter. You can see them over the crowd. The brooms were to keep away all the mice from the yeast and the breads. And then witches brew, of course, and they call us that, right? We're always working. It's very hard to make beer, so the women were working hard. Some people would say months. But anyway, regardless, this is true. Beer requires 4 ingredients. If it doesn't have these ingredients, it is not considered beer, it's considered something else. Now, these are ingredients that are the base of beer, and then you can add stuff on it, to make it a milk stout or a porter and things like that. So, beer must have these 4 things. Now, number 1, what is the liquid base essential to all life? Don't say beer, I'm clearly getting to that. Water, thank you. So, then, we have the grain base. What is the grain essential to make beer? Barley. And then when it is refined, it is known as malt. Yes. So right here I have a few malts. Now this is not an all-inclusive malt list. Okay. Now we have a base malt. Malt gives beer its color. Okay. So this is going to be from lighter color ales. Our nice little base malt. Right. It's going to get a nice yellow glow. Then we have our caramel malt for that nice light brown amber types of ales. Ooh, nice. And then I have right here a chocolate malt. Ooh. Yes, doesn't taste like chocolate, it's like baker's chocolate. Yeah. You guys remember, Grandma said it doesn't taste good, Mom said it doesn't taste good, but we said, yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. Color only. It doesn't smell good, it doesn't taste good. Then, beer must also have another ingredient. And it's the reason frogs love beer so much. Hops. That was a good one. I don't care what you say. Now, hops are a plant. We get our hops just like this in nice compact form. This will give beer its nice aroma, that nice mouthfeel. Some people don't like a very hoppy beer, but all beer has to have some form of a hop, whether it's mild or like our Pineapple Express, which has citric and mosaic hops. So our Pineapple Express, if you've tried it yet, has no pineapple in it. It's not brewed that way. It's a Belgian triple brewed with a citric and mosaic hop, which give you a mouthfeel as if it is pineapple. That's all, okay?
Oh.
Now, and then the fourth ingredient essential for alcohol fermentation, yeast. Yes. So how does it work? Well, I'll tell you. Calm down. Now, we're going to start with our dry ingredients first. So our malt goes into our fella right here. Malt. Wait, we'll start recording. So we're going to roll our malt in here. The malt's going to go down, and it'll be sifted out. So we want to make sure there's no large grains in there, right? No stalks, anything. So it's going to be filtered out through that nice little funnel. Then it's going to make its way all the way up that silver pipe, and it's going to come down this cream-colored pipe into the miller. The miller will make sure there's no hard shells, that the malt has been refined enough so that the water will penetrate that, and it will be nice, right? So it's that great stuff. Then that malt is going to go all the way up into the mash tub. Now, I'm from the south. It would smell a lot better. It'd be a corn mash tub. This is actually a malt mash tub for y'all. So the malt goes in there. And then we add sparge water. Sparge water is not a type of water. It is how we use the water. Brew making and beer making is very delicate and sweet. It's not like wine making, which is very violent and tragic, which is why people act like that when they drink it. It's funny because I'm not wrong. That's funny.
Shots
So
fired.
sparge water, a lot of you guys are like, absolutely. Sparge water comes out like a nice shower, right? We have this malt on there. So we don't want to just like smash it like a fire hose. We want to have a nice sprinkle over the top of the malt so that the water can move through the malt and really absorb all of that water, let it come out, and you get a nice color. So once we have the proper proportions of water and malt, we now have our mash. The mash is then moved to the water tun. It's at the end of this cellar right here. Now, the water tun's job is to sift out all of that malt and separate it from the liquid so that the liquid becomes clarified. So the malt gets taken out. So the inside of it, you can imagine, is like some fingers, and they move around like this, just basically moving the malt away from the liquid. So once the malt is separated from the liquid, it moves up this conveyor belt right here, and it goes shut, it comes on out. It goes all the way up this pipe, comes down to the end of that pipe right there. And there's generally a big truck bed at the end of that pipe, where all that spent malt goes, and we donate it to local farms. Most brewing companies do that. It's less expensive for a farmer to come get it than for us to pay for somebody to take it. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm quite a petite young woman. In fact, I'm 35. This is what 35 in the South looks like. Because you all up here absorb the energy of the sun on every level. Let me tell you why. So if we donate all of this malt, you guys are just, the beef is up here. I have never seen a cow for sale at a state farm in my life. And when I saw all your cows, I was like, look, this is so great. This is like the best T-bone. I'm like, what? Didn't realize you guys just sell it off and you cut it up. That's crazy. Good for you. It's good. It's fresh. Now, so imagine, it was insane. I just had to take that in this summer. And all the cheese. Whew. Now, so all that malt can be sent off to a farm. And generally that pigs will eat it, but you can also have cattle eat it as well. So imagine you're drinking a Sprecher beer with a Wisconsin local bacon cheeseburger. Every bit of that burger could have been made with an animal that ate malt that made your beer. And so imagine the sun makes the malt is made the beer, then the malt feeds the animals, and you guys absorb every bit of that on every energy level. That's selfish. That's why you guys are so you guys are truly grass-fed people up here. Good for you. Now, in the water tun, now we have mashed extract. The mashed extract will move over to the brew kettle, held together with duct tape, kisses, and a prayer. Just kidding, it's translation purposes. So here's our brew kettle. This brew kettle may look familiar to you or may not look like a standard brew kettle because, yes, this is a retrofitted milk tank. Listen, we have to do what we have to do, okay? So this milk tank was retrofitted for our purposes. So we're going to put the mash extract in here, and then we're going to do something that makes us unique as a brewing company. We're going to light our flame, okay? So underneath there, that's our torch. So this torch, we're going to light it up, we're going to give it a nice type of brew, we're going to be able to boil this up to 212 degrees. Scorching hot, don't touch it. So when it's boiling like that, we're going to go ahead and add the hops. So the hops are going to be cooking in a rolling boil, as you guys like to say. We say rolling boil, we say rolling boil. So it's going to stay in here for anywhere from about 2.5 hours to 3 hours, and then it's done. And then the liquid in here is called wort, W-O-R-T, nice. So this wort needs to be cooled down. It's at 212 degrees, it's very hot. It's too hot to actually add yeast into it immediately, so it needs to bring down the temperature. So we're going to move this brew to our hot wort tank. The hot wort tank, we know that it says hot wort tank because it's hot right on the side. If you keep walking, it says wort. Now, we're going to let it come to a temperature, and then we're going to move it to a whirlpool. The whirlpool's job is to separate this brew from the hops that we just added, so that nobody is chewing on their beer. If you have a friend who's home brewing, and you're checking out the beer, you're like, what is that? Like, oh, it's just beer sediment. No such thing. You're not doing it right. Don't drink it. It's going to hurt your belly. Now, once we get all of those hops out, we're going to change that brew over to the primary fermenter. Labels are important. It says fermenter. In the fermenter, we're going to go ahead and add our yeast. Now, in the primary fermenter, this is where the brew is going to start getting that alcohol. It's going to stay in here, which is very room temperature, and it'll stay in here from anywhere from about 5 days to 2 weeks. Okay? Then it is moved to a secondary fermenting location, which is more of a cooler, which will slow down that fermentation process so that the beer can be watched, so that it's aged appropriately and everything's going well. So it'll stay in the secondary fermenting location from anywhere from 2 weeks to 20 weeks. Now, we can't go in there. It's like FDA. Everybody's always got something to say about something, so we can't go in. Sticky fingers. So, the secondary fermenter is actually around the corner right there. Once it finishes at the secondary fermenter, it is moved to a fermenter on the canning line, where it will finish up right where it needs to be, and then it is immediately canned, so that the fermentation process is stopped, and it has the perfect taste that you guys all enjoy. Some of us. So, I mean, I don't know. Milwaukee's got crazy laws. Okay, so.
Not yet, kiddos.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns about anything you've heard so far? I bet you never been asked to have a concern before. All right, cool. Yes, she has a concern. Tell me. Ooh, so it depends, right? So it could only take 12 weeks. Or it could take, let's say, about 5 months. It depends on the type of beer that we have. So if it's a darker beer, right, and we want it to be heavier, right, kind of tastes like liquid bread, it's going to take a little bit longer. If we're taking a lighter beer, it'll be a little bit, it won't take as long. Okay? So that just depends. It totally depends. Like cooking a cake or cooking cookies, right, guys? It just depends, I think. I'm not a baker. All right. Now, our beers are currently in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Illinois. Okay? So, we're kind of like that other brewing company that everybody loves around here, New Glarus, right? You find it out in the cities, like, oh. Now, if you take some Sprecher Brewery with you, and you take it home, or like, let's say you're not from here, from South Carolina, you take it home, you don't drink it for a few months, it might taste a little bit different. Because we try our best to use very local ingredients. We don't add a lot of preservatives to our beer, which is why we're at a nice micro-brewing company level. We like a good tasting beer. We don't taste a bunch of preservatives in it. We're not beer adjacent. Now, how do we make our sodas? Calm down, I'll let you know. So, now, here's how we make our sodas. We're going to use the same kettle. How can you do that? That's insane. No, it's not. It's the same way as if you have this nice pot at your house that you can, like, you know, hard boil eggs in, maybe make oatmeal in it, you know, you can boil noodles. Now, if you're a person who has your own egg and noodle pot, good for you. I don't. We have to use a washing machine in my house. So we're going to wash the kettle. The kettle's going to be washed out. We can steam convex it, a whole bunch of stuff to sterilize it. So, how do we make our sodas? We're going to add some water. Yes, number one. Then, we're going to light our fire again. So, we're going to light the fire up, and we're just going to get this guy going to only 110 degrees, right? More fragile. So, we're going to 110 degrees, and then we're going to add some honey. too sweet. We don't want to do that to you. What we do use is light wildflower amber honey. So light amber wildflower honey, because it's got a great taste to it. It's not overpowering with the honey taste or the pollination taste. It is just right. It's just like the three, the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We found just the right porridge. So we add that, and then we're going to add extract. What kind of extract? Well, it depends on what we make. But right over here, this is root beer extract.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Now, when one of these guys is full, it can make over 250,000 16-ounce bottles. So right here, you're basically looking at 500,000 bottles of root beer. That's insane. Nice and compact. Now, this is a proprietary blend. It's like KFC. We're going to show it to you, but we're certainly not going to tell you what's in it. This is ours. We get it made off-site because we do not have an industrial kitchen to make this. So we get it made off-site, and it gets delivered here to Sprecher for your enjoyment later. So we're going to add all that together. We're going to blow it a kiss. That's what we do. That's a secret. So don't let anybody know that you know that that's the secret. So we blow it a kiss, and we're going to boil it up just for about 3 hours, and then it's done. Then we got about 3,000 gallons of root beer that is ready to go. We will carbonate it very lightly. It is a Sprecher thing to carbonate our sodas and to make sure that it's very lightly carbonated, which is why we serve it in pints. You can drink our sodas and not be like, oh, I have a bubbly belly. We try not to put too much carbonation in it because it can take away from the flavors as well. Coca-Cola, excuse me. Anyway, now, are there any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that you have heard so far, bud? He's like, no, he's good. He's like, nothing. So he doesn't have a problem. Anybody else? All right, moving on. Let's look at some pictures, guys. Yes.
Also, you need to be in charge of it. You knew that. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, she's got really great presence. Well, some people don't find it as interesting, but I think this is really interesting. So, it's interesting that they say that they carbonate it less because, for me, I'm really sensitive to it.
What's your name? Ethan? Ethan, I'm Lauren, if you haven't known. So Ethan's going to help me, okay? Usually I have Havana up here. Havana White. This is Ethan. Please respect him. Now, Ethan, I want you to point over here to this picture. Show everybody. I want you to display over here. You have to display like this. Go ahead, display. Go ahead. Show the picture. Yes! Ethan is showing you the picture. Now this picture is Ernest von Frankenberg. This jazzy German fellow that left his job at Pabst Brewing Company to help us here at Sprecher. Here he is in his own party lederhosen with his own personal beer kegs, showing everybody how to tap them like a real German fellow. All right, Ethan, up here, display. I'm going to teach you to display. You got to look at the people and then you display like this. Like this. Yes, yes, that's how you display. So Ethan is displaying again. This is the original class picture, or the original staff picture, if you will. So up here, some notable people. We've got Randy Sprecher and we've got Keisha Sprecher. Maybe that's his security. Stage mom. So up here we've got Keisha Sprecher. Keisha Sprecher is still our Vice President of Operations today, and everybody actually works behind that wall over there. That's what we call HQ. Anybody walking around with a button up and just serving themselves, they're corporate. Shh, don't. All right, Ethan, display again. Thank you. Yes, so right here we have our Randy. Still has a mustache. I don't like it. So here he is with his mustache. And over here, he's with Annie Nunemaker and Sharad Shada. These are our major owners at this point. So Annie Nunemaker is a big major owner, worked for GE Health. And we've got Sharad Shada, who is our current president and CEO, and in 1996, UWM graduate. Okay? All right, Ethan, up here. Boom, we'll do it together. You stand right there, stand over here, and turn to it and display. We'll do it together. You got to display. Display! Yes. He's doing real good, y'all. Like, boom! Yes, do it again. Again with the pizzazz! Yes. So up here! That's great. Up here. Yes, you're doing awesome, dude. Right here. Pound it. Listen. Tips for Ethan later. All right. So So Ethan, what we have up here, as you know, is the horse and carriage. So Randy was a great marketing guy, right? And he loved to make sure everybody thought it was really cool to get Sprecher. One of the cool things you could do, you could order Sprecher, and if it was a big enough, order, we delivered to you on a horse and carriage.
Whoa.
Yeah, for 22 years. Man, could you imagine, like, I'm going to get some root beer just to deliver it like that.
Yeah.
So the first place that we actually delivered this to was
really
the
cool.
Hilton downtown, which I didn't know doesn't have a 13th floor. I was just told that. Is that like a thing at hotels? I'm pretty sure I said 13th. Like, maybe in the South they're like, no, we're not like that. Never known that. All right, Ethan. Display. Ready? This one. Okay, ready? Together. Boom! Yes! Right here is our original brewing company. Look at this scary house. This looks like a place you can tell somebody, drink all you want, I don't care. I can't ruin it. Now, Ethan, I want you to point right here too. Go ahead, show everybody this. Okay. So Ethan is letting everybody see how the parking lot went to the river. So that's what this whole thing is. Not taken for aesthetic purposes. This is how bad it was actually leaning. And because of OSHA, we got to go.
Well, we'll be
now,
tasting
fun thing
next,
about this
so we'll find out if it's the
building,
best in
piece of trivia.
Milwaukee.
When Randy tried to leave, for obvious reasons, the owner of the building tried to sue
Nice to see a
him
dinosaur.
and evict him. He's like, no, that's just your fault. Randy's like, it's not my fault. So what does Randy do? Well, he counters suit for failure to maintain business property resulting in lost wages. And guess what? We won. And Randy is so petty. There's the newspaper article right there that says it. I do it too. Now, all right, Ethan, come to the corner. Be careful.
She was
We're not
saying
cardboard.
that if
Display.
you had a big enough order, they used to
Oh, okay.
deliver root beer
He's like, okay,
and beer
ready? Display.
with a horse and
Boom.
carriage.
All right. So these are our original beer bottles. These beer bottles actually were from Pabst Brewing Company because we didn't know nobody else. So Randy was actually able to get Pabst bottles that were labeled, and he soaked them, scrubbed them clean, and those people up there in that class picture would hand label. Now, when Randy started putting root beer in bottles, we have a problem. We can't put our root beer in the same bottles as we got this. Could you imagine? Now, children and adults don't like to read. I didn't say can't. I said do not like to do it. Yes, all of us like absolutely. Continue. Now, could you imagine having this bottle and the only thing that was different that just says root beer, really small. That's an issue. So now we have to figure out a way to distinguish between our sodas, you're doing a good job, our sodas and our beer. One more, dude. You got one more. Here comes the invention of, ready, Ethan? Boom! Yes. The invention of Rudy. Now, the thing that I love the most about Rudy is you can tell that Randy was a little bit like, I'm going to make sure everybody knows that that's root beer. This thing says root beer so many times on it, which like we'll get at. So we got a funny cartoon that's a griffin, just like our bottles. The cartoon is holding a root beer with a root beer labeled root beer on a root beer label with a root beer neck and a root beer top. Just so all those people having a good time can tell. What is that? One eye open, like, that's root beer, it's all good. So all of our sodas have cartoon characters on them, and all of our beers have the griffin. So that's that nice thing. Ethan, thank you so much, dude. Everybody, yes. All right, Ethan, you enjoy your family. Your Porsche will be waiting outside, thank you.
Great
Now,
child labor
up
right
here,
there.
we have Bird. In different lederhosen, I might add. Yes, you guys like, yeah, everybody checks, why would I lie? Now, so here he is, all covered up, all getting ready to do a beer run with his own personal beer stein because hydration is important, guys. All right, now over here, we have some nice Sprecher news clippings. So we have Sprecher from the beginning to the move, the lawsuit, and for some reason, the city of Milwaukee was really concerned with our ugliness. Let me put it. Yes. Here's what every one of these headlines read. Ready? Macro Ugly Micro Brewing Company. $100,000 makeover. Brewery beautification underway. Sprecher gets a tasty office makeover. These are all different headlines, guys. Brewery makeover gives office space a good taste. In the South, we would never. We can make things in the woods. If we had a building, that's like, boom, you moved up. You guys are just concerned. Anyway, moving forward. forward. Let's go. This is my brewery mother. This is Caroline. Oh, hooligan. Sorry, O'Halloran. Yes. Caroline is, in fact, the director of hospitality. She's the reason I don't gotta wear a polo and Ethan can stand up there with me. So you know what I
We
mean?
can all
Like,
clap
yeah,
for her and a lady named Cindy. That's how we got here.
Over here, we have all of our American beer awards. Look at this, guys. We show up and really people get mad about it. So, some of our newest awards. We just won a double gold tasting award for our 12 Dragons beer, which is on tap, not included with your tour, but it's only $3 for you to get a taste of it. We also won gold for our Raspberry Limerick Ale. And then every beer that we actually sent to that to the World Tasting event got a silver medal. We didn't
like
leave
root
without
beer.
any hardware, guys, because that's what we do. Yes, nice. Moving forward, everybody, let's go.
Was she a girl?
She was a camp counselor.
Okay.
She has 2 master's degrees. She is a couple months away from a PhD.
Oh, wow.
Anything that I'm like, what do you think about? She's like, oh, I've done that. She used to be a professor.
Okay. Yeah.
insane.
Well, our chat
Oh,
kept
and
saying best drill sergeant ever.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yes. Well, now we know, chat. See, I don't forget your questions all the time, just some of the time. So they got a double gold for their Dragon's Brew, which is alcoholic beer. But there's a lot of sodas that are root beer based, which means there's no alcohol whatsoever. They took a I love how this back room is like a giant barrel. Don't forget to follow them all on their socials, and don't forget to follow us or subscribe if you're on YouTube. We need to get to 1,000. Oop.
These stragglers is totally cool. They're gonna come on in. All right. Welcome to the bottling line. Ooh. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on. For those of you who've been to our brewing company before, we're missing something. A wall. So there used to be a nice wall right here, and in this room we actually have 3 fermenters. They're gone. Why? Because we're selling them off. We're losing business. Just kidding. We're getting bigger. That's the whole thing. So we're actually adding new bottling lines because, like I said, we're in 49 different states with our sodas. We're distributing, not only are we in 49 different states, we've got major people who want our sodas. We got, like I said, Big Lots, we got Giant, we got Syndex, we got everybody wants a little piece because why not? It's the best food. So we're putting it in a bottling line. But over here is our original bottling line. This bottling line has been here since we have been here in 1994, maybe even before that. So behind our bottling line is a very beautiful mural. This mural was commissioned by Randy because he wanted to make sure that everybody that came to the brewery and had a tour or even worked here would remember what really inspired him to start this to begin with. So that's a nice scenic view of the American countryside, and he was lucky enough to be stationed in such a beautiful place during the Vietnam War. So, and that entire mural actually encapsulates our filling room where all the magic happens. So, you guys follow that cute little waterfall on the mural, there's a little window. And out of that window, let's just say, for instance, we'd be bottling root beer. So out of that window, a bunch of root beer comes out because the only waterfalls we're chasing got root beer out of the thank you TLC. So, they're chasing them root beers all the way out. Right there, that ticker says 0. Generally, on average, that ticker will say 367, and that's how many bottles a minute we're filling and capping up, which is not enough at this point, which is a lot already. So all those bottles will come out, and then you can only imagine they start to fill up this whole line, and it looks like the beginning of Laverne and Shirley. It's very nostalgic. So all of those bottles come out, capped and filled, but they are not labeled just yet. So they have to make their way to our labeler. Now, if you keep actually following this line, there are hoses that come out of the ceiling right there at the end. Okay? We're not at the end, right here. Now, those hoses are blow dryers, and they're thin, long blow drying. They're at an angle so that they blow the condensation off the bottles. And then the bottles immediately go into our labeler, which is that metal machine right beyond those blow dryers. Now, the labeler, for those of you who may have trouble kind of visualizing it, it also has that metal table sticking out, and it's got that splash guard, because sometimes you can't make an almond walk crack in a few eggs. You know, sacrifices stuff. So, the labeler is like a carousel. It's going to move around and it goes up and down. And it labels the neck and the body of the sodas. And it's labeling at 400 bottles a minute. Everything is quite fast. Once it's done, those bottles go through the rest of the line, getting inspected. And then they're put into the big white Sprecher boxes that you guys will see in the gift shop. Then they're put on a big pallet like this, and then they're shipped off. So currently, Sprecher tries to fill 10 semi-trucks a day with our product to get them out all over where we need to distribute. And that is a lot of soda per year. We run this filling room 5 days a week from 5 a.m. to midnight. We're very efficient. Everybody actually works their hours. Nobody really has to do too much overtime, if any at all. We try not to do that. Overworking is not cool. So, we get all that done. We can distribute, like I said, to 49 different states. What is the state you think we don't get to? Hawaii. Because it takes too much time and it takes too much effort in a sense, money. And of course, Hawaii doesn't want to take a lot of stuff onto their island that they don't have to take. Okay? So, we can't get to Hawaii, but that doesn't mean that we haven't sent a box to Hawaii. If you want to buy Sprecher Root Beer, we will ship it anywhere in the world, as long as you pay for the shipping yourself. The furthest we have actually sent a box of Sprecher has been to Kuwait. So it must have been some of our fellows were stationed out there and said, I need some homegrown goodness. So we sent it right out there, no problem. Okay? Now, when the new bottling line comes in, we're adding 2 new bottling lines because we not only have our 16-ounce bottles, but Sprecher has absorbed many soda companies, one being Green River. And those bottles are 12-ounce bottles. So in between those fills, and it's all right here, it takes 2 hours to switch out that capacity, right? Because it's going to be at a 60-ounce capacity, we got to take it down to 12-ounce capacity, all that stuff. So it takes 2 hours. And that 2 hours can be used actually for production. So we're adding 2 other bottling lines, and now there's going to be 3 bottling lines here at Sprecher. 16-ounce designated lines, 12-ounce designated lines, everything in between. Our beer is only in cans forever now. Sorry, it's just how it is. Maybe we'll do some stuff. Our flambois is not, but our canning line is actually all in the back. If I can take all these walls down, you can see it right in the corner. And we can't actually go all the way in, because you can see it's a little bit of spillage. And you know who would tell me that would be a violation? OSHA. Yes. It's their fault, not mine. We'd all do it. I mean, you guys sign something saying not liable to OSHA. So, now we can't go all the way back in there. Let me show you. Now, we have come to the best part of this tour, the end. I mean, it's kind of the best. Like, the beginning's really cool, the middle's chill, and in the end's like, yeah. Because what's after this? Tastings and pretzels. She said beer. I didn't say that. The children goes. Now, are there any questions, comments, or concerns about anything you've heard on this beautiful brewery tour today? Yes, sir.
How much volume do you do between beer and soda?
Nice. So 90% of our profit is soda. So the volume is quite, yeah, poor baby.
Known for soda.
Yes. Yes. So if you were here, like, traditionally today, we would actually be running because it's a Wednesday. But right now, everybody's over at what we call the 727, where you guys know it as that big building behind the parking lot up there. You don't know what it is. So there's a building up there in the second parking lot, and that's where our e-commerce and our warehouse is. So they're kind of making sure that everything's getting its deliveries out. So we've done our production, and they're getting deliveries out right now, and they're enjoying them all. But yes, tours will come in, and we'll be able to bring them in here, and you couldn't hear me. And then we actually have earplugs next to the door because of OSHA, right? We have to have it'd be so loud in here. So yes, some people can come in. If you come in during the week, you can actually hear the bottles through the glass in the beer garden.
Wow.
So, yes, if you ever come in, you can see it in full production. That's why we have the nice glass there. No, it generally it wouldn't even be going right now, but because it's the holiday and things like that, like I said, 727, it's not on today. Yes, ma'am.
How many hours a week how many hours beer.
How many hours a week do we just like run, right?
Yeah.
So hours in a week, we're probably running, so if we're doing 5 a.m. to midnight, right? We're doing close to probably about 90 hours a week making things. So the beer garden, it's gonna operate during the day, but then we're bottling all into the night. So if you ever come by Sprecher and hear a bunch of bottles, you're like, oh, they're bottling some stuff. So they're working really hard all the time, just so they don't have to work today. Anything else? All right.
How much yeast
How much yeast?
do you guys go through?
It depends. Completely depends on what we're doing. Now, and the type of yeast also depends on it. So there's different types of yeast we use for things like our Saison is more of a funky type of ale. So that yeast we don't go through as often as we would making a special amber, which has another type of yeast. So it all depends on actually what we're brewing. You press that green button that says exit.
They're like freedom.
See? Okay. Yeah. Is it beer time, guys? Yeah. All right. Hey, thank you so much for coming on our tour. If you liked it so much, please write us a review. Thank you. My name is Laura. John, my name's I'm doing it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go enjoy, guys.
We can all write a review for Laura. Oh my God, thank you so much. That was so fun.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
The twins, right? The
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she's wearing a dino, you
There you go.
know?
I love dinosaurs. It's my whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they said you're a PhD student. What are you studying?
Oh, I study educational philosophy, so
Wow.
student identity development. So I like student athletes, and I try to study male student athletes and trying to make sure their identities are foreclosed. They're just an athlete. No, you should just explore more of your personality.
Are you also
That's really
an
cool.
athlete, or were you an
Yes, I
athlete?
was an athlete. Yeah, so I was an athlete at Limestone College in
Okay.
Daphne. So I played soccer, cross country. I was the mascot, and I was on
Yeah.
the track team as well.
Excellent.
Somebody,
I love the
somebody in
mascot.
chat kept being like, drill sergeant.
Huh?
They were like,
Drill
sergeant.
But we learned you're a camp counselor. We're a camp counselor.
Where'd you learn that from?
The nice hospitality lady.
Well, the one who's not Cindy.
Yes, I was
can't remember
a
her name,
camp
unfortunately.
counselor for about a decade, and then I ran camps
Yeah.
in the Western North Carolina mountains. So Camp Tonawanda, YMCA Camp Greenville.
Yeah, she was like, nope, not a.
I was a Saint Bernard.
Oh,
yeah.
that is perfect
That was
for
also
brewing.
Yes, I was a Saint Bernard. Yeah, so with the big old guy in the front. Yeah.
How did you end up here?
Well, I came up here, so I'm with a person whose family is from here, and her family's getting older, and her sister's pregnant, so time to come up and spend more time with the family.
Totally.
She stole me from the South.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
I appreciate
They
it.
asked if you could get it in more than a 4-pack. I'm pretty sure, right?
Get what more than a 4-pack?
I'm not sure what they mean. If the sodas come in more than a 4-pack, maybe it's just where they're located.
Yes, so you can buy the sodas, like when we ship the sodas, you can get them in a 4-pack or you can get them in a 24-pack.
Okay.
So you can mix and match the sodas. Let's say you were like, I only want one cream soda and then I want the rest to be cherry cola. No problem. All of our
And
sodas
that's
are
on your
beers.
website?
Yep, you can get that all
Okay,
on the website.
And you can
yeah.
get custom labels if you buy enough
That's right.
of them.
I was reading Santa.
And yes,
Yes,
we
soda
missed
with
it.
Santa, yeah. Oh yeah.
But we could make different sodas with all of our cats.
That feels like a
faces
very
on it.
nice merch thing to
I
do.
know. So we have the obligatory question too. What is your favorite soda?
Ooh, my favorite soda is actually a combination. I like to mix the cream soda and the root beer together.
Make
Oh.
Yeah, like that's actually really good.
That kind of would be a float,
It's
no?
kind of like a float, yeah. It's got that because it kind of milds out the root beer, and it's just like makes the cream soda a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
It's just very nice.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on
it.
the tour. It was so great. Thank you.
Yeah, it was cool to find something like so unique in Wisconsin, so.
Oh, yeah. This is a great place, man. I like Sprecher. I've only been here since August, and it's been totally fun.
Well, there's only so many times you can go to Cops in the Third Ward,
Oh,
you
yes,
know.
yep, that's very true. Well, you guys go out there and enjoy your stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Established in Milwaukee, 1985. Everybody. Yeah, there's honey flavored soda. There's crisp, honey crisp. There's so many options. What's up, Lexi? Oh, that's right, freedom. We don't need to wear this thing anymore.
So if you were new, so normally you get to see us a lot more. You us what the flavor profile will be. And this is Natalie. She's been behind the camera too, so you may not have really seen her. And we'll go through the gift shop because the gift shop has like a bunch of like random weird things, which are kind of fun. They have a root beer flavored popcorn. They also have a root beer flavored Rice Krispie treat. So we're gonna take a look at all those too.
Thank you for the 2 years and a quarter, Gary. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you so much. By the way, if you guys like longer form content and as well as shorts, please check us out on our YouTube as well as Twitch. We're trying to reach 1,000 followers on YouTube so that we can be monetized there for our forever content versus like our streaming.
Melby, can you please message me? I have something I have to ask you.
Yeah, we have a question for you, Mel. Melby, Mel. I don't know if you prefer Mel or Melby. Wait, are we going in through the gift shop first?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that.
We're having a great holiday, everybody.
Wait, do you think we should do the gift shop first and then the tasting, or what do they think?
What do you think, Mom?
What?
Hey, Mama, do you think we should do the there and then take some?
Maybe there's such a line here.
Yeah, I think the line will be chilled out by the time we do a whole tour of there. Because I think they're waiting for the next tour because I think the next tour is technically
So in
full.
terms of these are growlers.
We did not get lunch from Solly's Corner. I have never been there.
Okay, so let's go through the gift shop and then we can
Want to try something from there?
I would like to try the honey crisp.
Yes, I would like to try this cream. It's the
Yes.
beer.
This. So this Rice Krispie treat here is root beer. It's root beer flavored. Should we sit down and try this?
You got me with the thing.
There's still connection issues with it.
Well, then maybe it's just going to have to be the end for Tiki Taki. But you know what? Make sure that you show up for the balldrop.
Okay.
There's not much I can do, Alexandra.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Hold it. No, you're fine, Mom. I was just pushing it down farther. Tell them to go to Twitch. Tell them there's no issue with service on Twitch.
Are you gonna drink anything?
We are.
Okay, good.
We have to try this
Oh my gosh,
first.
and it's so good. It's
And then
so
we're gonna
good.
go get-
It's made by Carrie's Krispies.
Oh,
She's in West
okay.
Dallas. She started at like little farmers markets and stuff, and she just built out her own brick and mortar. So she has her own Rice Krispie shop. We were going through from like late November till now. I had to order 300 a week of those.
Oh my
God. I bet she didn't expect that.
She didn't, but she's so pumped, and I'm so pumped to like help another
Yeah,
small
so we're
local
gonna
business.
try this, and then we're gonna let
Okay,
your
let's do
favorite
that. Now
wine.
we're gonna make you a Milwaukee pretzel because you're Milwaukee ladies, and you
Yes!
must. You must.
Okay, so everybody comes to New York,
Yes.
and they're like, "You gotta have a New York pretzel." I'm like,
No, you don't
New York
get it.
pretzel. They're terrible. There's only
I
one
grew up in
place.
New Jersey, and my like family's between New York and New Jersey, so I'm a.
You like all the
Yes.
We only found one pretzel that was
Do
good.
you want to hear the best part about ours?
Yes.
Is Milwaukee Pretzel is like 5 miles away. It's a husband and wife that started it. They are the most lovely people in the world. Every week we've got like the inventory down enough now. We've never had to freeze them, so they're fresh and then thrown in our oven. It's so good. So just wait.
What's
Just
your
wait.
favorite?
Favorite what?
Soda.
Soda? I'm a cream soda gal. I mean, I know how good the root beer is. I get it. I do. I love it. So I'm from Minneapolis. My husband's from Brookfield.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
we just moved back here for my job.
I'm glad that we stole you. I don't live here anymore. I'm not stealing you. You're not coming to New
I
York.
have to say, oh my God, that tour guide.
Isn't she incredible? I love her with
phenomenal.
all my heart.
And the alerts, I'll turn them back on. But I turned off the alerts. We're trying to we're speaking with the head of the
She's like witty and funny. And she's like, I have 2 masters on my way to a PhD. Like, I mean, she is.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Funny when I said anybody would be entertained.
I know. good at like melting
Yes.
towards you.
But we're
It's all
gonna
kids.
try this. It's
All like
apparently
cute,
made
funny
solely
stuff.
by Carrie's Rice Krispies, and they just got into
So funny.
they basically just got a brick and mortar, but they were selling over 300 of these a week, which is insane. But thank you so much, Uma. That's awfully nice. Do you have Rice Krispie treats in other countries? Yeah. Essentially, Rice Krispie is a cereal. It then uses marshmallow to glue it all together. It's a sticky, kind of sweet treat in case you're in a country that doesn't have a Rice Krispie treat. And this is infused with root beer.
With the maple root beer, I saw it on your TikTok.
Oh! Thank you. Just gave us a free one to try to make. That's awesome. Oh wait, I didn't even give you a piece. I was gonna like shove your piece into my mouth too. I know, Melby. I've also talked to TikTok. I'll send you a message later. There's a thing with TikTok specifically. If they would fix one thing, we would have no service issues, but they don't have the bandwidth yet. But Melby, if you can send me a DM on Discord or on Twitch, that would be awesome. Okay, ready? Ellie, we got it. Cheers! Cheers! So the beginning has the kick of root beer. And it finishes, with a little bit of marshmallow. So if you've ever had a root beer float and you were to take your spoon and just kind of get the root beer first and then a spoonful of ice cream, that's what it is. Also with Rice Krispie treats, it can be a little bit soft, but this is still a little bit crunchy. I really like that one. I'm turning the alerts back on, but they will be quiet because I don't want to interrupt anybody. Just an FYI. Allie, do you think you're gonna like the maple one better, or do you think you're gonna like the root beer? I think I'll like the maple one better. Okay, the alerts should be on, but they will be quieter. Also, if you've had root beer before, put a 1 in chat. If you've never had root beer before, put a 2 in chat. I know that root beer isn't big outside of the US, at least that's my understanding. Yeah. Hey Kuma, do you like cheese? I need to know for something. Just later. It's important. It's important. I don't need to know right now if you've laughed. Can't get it open. I can't get it open. Mom's keys would work. I got a Sharpie. It's got a point on it. I see. I see you, Cat Mabel. No, we do. Yeah, root beer is like a super American thing. However, we do know that it's also a UK thing, but like back in the days. And UK also has the dandelion and burdock soda that came about. Like, they used to have the dandelion and burdock brew, and they arrived at the same time as root beer. So we do know it's like a British thing. Ellie, smell it. It smells like, it doesn't smell as sweet actually. The root beer smells more like root beer and much sweeter actually. He's not allowed to eat it. Just like us, right? Oh my gosh, this is so thick. This one tastes more different. Like, because this one kind of hits you with root beer, and then you get the rest of it. This one tastes a little bit more like a traditional Rice Krispie, and the fact that you can really taste the cereal through it. You also have the sweetness that is like maple. It almost reminds me more of a pancake. Yeah. Because you can't really taste the root beer through. Yeah, 1 in chat if you've had burdock soda before. Okay, do you want me to go get some of it and then we can finish through the gift shop when we're done? Sure. Okay. They said they're bringing a pretzel. I can go around. I don't think that line is ever going to tamp down. Well, you should get some with Mom. You can double check with Mom, maybe. Okay. And then I can go around if Daddy wants to. Alright, you can show them the front too, Ellie. I'll show them the front. Why don't you take this down? Actually. You can you assess with Mommy and Daddy what's going on because I don't know what's going on. You're gonna need this app. I could only can you put it on my arm?
I could only hear part of what he was saying, so I'm not sure exactly what he was saying, but I want to help out. All right, everybody, we're on the move, but we're going to be back by the time we get a pretzel. Oh, look, Lexi, there's barely a line now. Oh my God, look what they did. Look at that Sprecher. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna throw out our hair nets, okay?
Okay. Look at this. Look at all that. And they have like their seltzer, pineapple express, all there. And then they have, I think I forgot where the Rice Krispies are only $5. And they're huge, by the way. I'm trying to see what our options are here. We have grape soda, root beer, orange dream, cream soda. We have the cherry cola that somebody was looking for. There's the Honey Crisp apple. That's what I want. That's what I want is the Honey Crisp soda. Look. That's what we're going for. Which I guess it might have alcohol in it. I wasn't sure.
Kelly, did you see this? The popcorns?
I did not see the popcorns.
Okay, so look, if you are like just having a great time, drinking your soda or a movie or your beer, we got you covered. You can actually smell the cheese through the bag.
But I like how all of their like food and stuff like that is all local.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. No, that's not. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I got distracted. Can I have the Honey Crisp thing?
The Honey Crisp?
Yeah. Is it? I don't know if it's alcoholic or not, but oh,
Do
okay.
you want alcohol?
No, I'm good.
Honey Crisp and
What root beer?
Well, I want the cream.
Yeah, that one.
Honey Crisp cream. I'll bring
Yes.
it right over to you.
Amazing. Thank you.
I'll get you right here, sir.
Oh, sorry. Well, we know what root beer tastes like. Look at this. All of their best Wisconsin. All right, we're going back to our little corner. It's super packed here. Like
Oh my God! Allie!
Okay, where's your phone, Alexandra? I need to take a picture of you with that.
No, we have to have Mom take a picture of us with it.
Oh, look, there's a QR code if you want 10% if you decide to order from them. I don't get any money from it, but you can order exactly what you want.
Isn't it so fun? This is the apple, this is the cream.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Napkins and all that stuff. For samples?
Yes.
Up to the bar. So they just bring your glass up. If you want an alcohol sample, you just give us one of these.
Look at
So
it.
that's all you can drink. Yeah. So the bar will come down in like a minute. Yep.
excited.
It all comes at once. And then it leaves.
Yeah, I know. Everybody put pretzel. Mom, did you know that we went to a different part of France just to get a pretzel because I wanted one so bad?
Look at me. I want to check it. All right, you want? This is for them.
It's really cute.
That's really cute.
Yeah. This is for you guys to try.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna try. One is honey and one is cream, right?
I don't remember what she said. I was too busy listening to everything else.
No, that's okay.
What do you want?
Do you want to try the cream?
I thought we were waiting till the next week. It looks like a toilet.
No, it's okay. Okay, so it looks like it has cheese sauce as well as Dijon. I'm assuming you want some too, Mom. You want to try it? It looks really good.
But do you want your dad off the screen?
He's fine. He's right here. He's fine. He was there for the whole Wisconsin thing too. It's fine. I went to Britannia. No, he's not. He's not. Yum, yum, yum. We did not go to different time. Here, can you hold this?
Do you want to tip it down?
Allie, can you hold this?
Why don't you want to tip it down?
I can't tip it. It just tips this way, see?
All right, everybody, that means that
Ready?
the encore is ready to go.
I'm gonna cut it.
So please put on your cute little hats, leave your glasses behind because we're getting ready to go on our tour bike.
Actually, I think we're gonna have to just tear it.
Look
at it. It's a monster.
Big smiley face. The other way around.
Here, wait. Here, put it down. Allie, look. Look, look, look. Allie. Look at it, it's a mustache this way. Yeah, we gotta match the Mr. Sprecher guy. It's like, are we? I thought it was. Are we happy? But then I thought it's a better. Are we happy? Or are we distinguished? Those are two different things. Dad, do you like anything on your pretzel? No. Do you want cheese on it? Yeah. Did you want cheese on it, or do you want cheese or mustard on it?
No, I think I like a better plan.
Okay.
Yes. I know. And
It's so hot and delicious.
we were like,
What if the texture's like super like soft and fluffy?
started, getting people to do this with
Right.
our song. And it gets
I
everybody.
think we have to start with the root beer. I asked them to give us a little bit because I know we're gonna try a bunch of different sodas, so I don't want to waste a whole lot, you know? Yeah. Okay, so this is a root beer. Remember what she said? It's gonna be low carbonation and it's gonna be a little bit like spicier for a root beer. No, I know, fella. It's fine if we miss the sun. It's nice in here.
Yeah, and
It's super kind of light, mellow, easy to drink. This is nice. Root beer, I tend to think of it as a little bit sweeter in a way than a cola. Cola has a little bit more bite to it. For me, I like this kind of soda. I don't love a lot of sodas that have a lot of carbonation. Allie gets really mad at me, actually. Yeah, I open the soda and I leave it in my fridge for an hour before I drink it.
I know.
To get rid of some of the carbonation. Is the cheese sauce great, Mom? It's good.
Pretzel is great.
But do you like the cheese sauce? Dip it.
And I want to say it's like 18 kinds of beer.
I think the mustard is better.
4 kinds of herbs.
It's really good. The cheese is actually very spicy. I like it.
What's the other one?
Mustard.
I want to try that.
And then like the seasonal one right now.
The mustard I like better. It's like so soft. It's amazing. And the salt is perfect. I wonder if you can buy the pretzels. Well, yeah, they said that it's from a place down the road. We're doing a huge dent already in this.
They just came out with.
It's not long for this world. I love pretzels though. Alright, I don't know which is which, but we're gonna find out. One is cream and one is apple. This one smells like apple, like it smells like a candy apple. It's a honey crisp. This tastes like drinking ice cream. Guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a sip of this and a sip of this at the same time once you try this. To get a root beer club. You gotta start with that. Just so you have a pure unadulterated taste. You like licorice. I don't know if I've ever really had an anise. This is a really, really good soda. Try this one. Did I give you one with mustard, Mom? Here.
Yeah, I want the cheese dip. This is delicious.
Is that the apple? I haven't tried the apple yet.
Is that a beer?
No. It's an apple soda. So this is an apple soda. It literally smells like cider. That's really good. I love that one.
It smells so fresh. Like apple out of an orchard.
It really does. It literally does. So if you know apples, Honeycrisp tends to have a lighter kind of crunch to it. It definitely does have like a crunch though, and it's a little bit sweeter. So it's very kind of floral.
So
It's also one of the seasonal drinks. So if you want this, you have to order like now.
Isn't it good? We usually tell people we have a Bavarian pretzel that's bigger than your head and we dare you to eat it.
I was so excited when it came out. I was like, wow! That one is amazing.
They do have really nice boxes
1 minute.
to take it in because honestly, no one finishes it.
Oh, challenge accepted. I will finish it.
Oh, thank you.
No, to be fair, we have 4 people.
It's hot too.
Before you guys leave, you have to make sure to stop by me because I got stuck.
I don't know what this stuff is, but I'm sure. I love this.
More than pretzel.
Okay, highly recommend. Ellie, of the 3 so far, I think we have our winner so far in the Honey Crisp. We have to go get other ones. So somebody on stream said to get the cherry cola, and I bet Dad would love the cherry cola. So we have to get them small, Ellie. Okay, but it's not on there. These are the growlers that you can take with you, Ellie. Oh. So these are all of the different sodas. Yeah, here it is. Oh, cherry cola. Door County cherry cola. Which Door County cherry is very specific. If you don't know Door County cherry, it's amazing. And it's from Door County's like up north of Wisconsin. Both have the cherry juice in it, but I think this one is more towards like the cherry flavor, whereas the cola is going to have that cola bite to it. Oh no, one's a cherry cola, the other one is a Door County cherry soda, just cherry. I can't wait to try that one.
Followers get 15% off.
Then they have an orange dream, which is like a dream cigar.
I don't know how to send that to them.
What?
We just programmed that coupon code on the top, so anyone online can
Hey!
go for 15%.
Guys!
That's excellent.
Can you see it?
So don't use the QR code. Don't use the wait. It's DinomiteTwins 15. It's our name. I know it's really long. I'm sorry. I made a mistake when we made the name.
It is what it is now.
Right.
Do you want to just take a picture of my phone to see it?
Yeah, Ellie. I'll put it in Discord. Amazing. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So it's DinomiteTwins 15 for 15% off. And then you can get as many, you can get, instead of the 10%, there's a QR code. So that's 10%. So they made a code specifically for us. We don't get anything like kicked back to us. They're very nice, 15% off. So you get it. Man. Wicked Mouse is like DinomiteTwins.
We don't need a 15% here at 3 minutes.
Okay. Could you, somebody in chat was like, DinomiteTwins 50? Definitely not 50.
She said this heats up well in the air fryer.
Oh my god, we should order one.
imagine.
Okay. What soda do you want next? I would like the cherry Door County thing. What soda do you want, Daddy-O?
What? He's getting a beer. That beer was getting it.
Okay.
But I definitely want to try the cherry coke before I go, and I definitely have to have some root beer.
100%. Alright, Crystal, nice to see you. Thank you so much for this. Here, I'm going to make it more explicit. DinomiteTwins 15 for 15% off at Allie. Okay. Alright. Mom, do you want to come with me so you can get something? Or do you want to just try the sodas with me?
I'll try whatever you think. I'm good.
We're gonna do the cherries. Tommy cherry cola and a cherry.
So good.
But then when we try
I
the
like
beers,
this, the
we're
apple.
gonna need. I love the apple. We're gonna need your expertise on it because we don't drink a lot of beer.
Oh, okay. What's this one? I don't remember.
That's just a cream one because we wanted the tour guide
This is
Laura.
better than most cream.
So the tour guide Laura said her favorite is to have the cream we're actually at a brewery. It's called Sprecher. They're basically a soda company throughout the entire U.S. except for Hawaii. And they also do have beer. But we went and did a whole tour with them, and now we're trying a whole bunch of their sodas.
I wonder if we're supposed to take the glass, the way these are printed, if we're supposed to take the glasses home or not.
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
toured the Root Beer capital.
There you go.
Oh, wonderful.
That was
Cheers.
service plus. Thank you.
Could I have memories?
90% of their sales is the soda. Oh, yes. 90%.
That's so just report back from Midwest hospitality.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Every time I visit my family in New York or New Jersey, like random people will be like, "Why is she so nice?" And my cousin's like, "She's from Minnesota, Wisconsin."
Did you? Okay.
I was like, "Oh my goodness, say please and thank you."
Here's another thing I noticed. Like, if I go to a party, I'll bring, like, an appetizer or whatever, right? And they're like,
places of tandem.
right. And so when there's more of us from the Midwest, the person hosting is like, how did I end up with all this food? And it's like, well, everybody brings some, and they're like, I always end up with more food than I could possibly eat.
Yep,
And I was like,
because we're
that's
all scared someone's going to be hungry. Not everyone, someone.
someone. It doesn't matter who.
Yeah.
Someone.
I just saw Countdown on your thing.
Oh, it's taking random pictures, but I think it's fine. I put
It's that
a.
pretzel.
How dare you? My daddy
I want
wanted
to
one.
hand out pretzels.
Here you go, daddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I want people having tubbies. And absolutely.
No one got stuck into any of the tubes to make it. Not like an Oompa Loompa. However, we're gonna try the sodas, and if you want, you can get extra percentage off because I know they're hard to find in certain stores, and so this way you can get your you can get exactly what you want out of any of them. I would highly suggest the the Honeycrisp apple one because it's seasonal and it probably won't be in most of the stores. It's really good. Oh, the contest, yes, Crystal. We will not know until the 30th. But on the 30th, we'll know. Sometimes they like tell you ahead of time and like fly you out and stuff like that. But I don't think that's this type of award. But it's really cool to be included. I don't think we have a shot in winning, but it would be cool if we did win. But we'll find out on the 30th. Oh my God, Flava Dave! Flava Dave is the one that got approved, and he's gonna meet his first foster kid or potential foster children in January. That's so exciting. Oh God. I was talking with my hands, and the pretzel just moved. Hi, Thomas. Nice to see you. Lexi disappeared.
She's getting drinks.
I forgot. We gotta save her some of this pretzel, unfortunately.
The same way I did that they don't do production when they're having tours.
What, Daddy?
No, it's in a different building. That's the production.
Well, they have production over there, but it's the holidays. So right now, the other building is packaging and stuff. So they're trying to finalize the orders so that it goes out, especially with New Year's.
I got the impression they don't have tours when they're doing production because it's too loud.
Right, but you can still sit here and you'll hear it.
You'll see it like from the window.
And you'll be able to hear the
Thinking bottles.
right, the clinking bottles and stuff like that. I love how spicy this is.
It's really good. I bet they sell that too.
Yeah, the cheese is like super spicy. Like not super spicy in like a, oh my God, it's gonna burn off my tongue kind of way, but in like enough of like heat kind of way that it's really interesting and nice.
Oh, this is fabulous. Because yeah, we got the Crazy Train lady.
What?
That was her theme song, Crazy Train.
Oh, I was like, I have no idea.
Crazy Train.
dead. I had no idea the reference at all. I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking, why would it call it?
I wonder, I bet the Pineapple Express would be pretty good. Maybe I'll get that. Here, I took this off so I remember. I know it's an actual beer, but I've never had a pineapple beer. Yes, I love Wisconsin. But this has been really interesting because like even though I'm from Wisconsin, I've never been here. And it's definitely one of the greats. I think it has some horseradish in it.
Pineapple Express?
Yeah, if that's okay. Yeah, it's like it definitely has some spice. Like I don't think it's like pepper. I think it's probably more closer to horseradish. Oh, I didn't recognize Lexi had on a blue shirt like I have. So, yes, okay. 9 a.m. Pacific. That's when it starts. Now is noon. I didn't realize that.
But my two lost another glass. I'm not sure I understand.
But I think it's really good. It's almost like it would be good on so many different things. So I think Lexi's grabbing us a cherry cola and a Door County cherry soda. And so that should be pretty good. Was there one fact that you found most interesting? Because I'm kind of curious to find out like what you guys think is the best. 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, okay. Why do they have it so early on that day? We're kind of halfway through in terms of the category. Okay, look it goes from light to dark. So I need your help. Can you grab the light one? Okay, that. Why is it? Oh my God, it's pink. So that is the Door County. It's made to be like a mocktail. I love it. It's so pretty. We have actually a minute. No. So these are all sodas. This is the Black Forest Cherry. And then this, I keep reading root beer, but this is going to be the Cherry Cola.
Oh, that's a cherry cola?
Yes.
Oh, can I try that?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, here's the pineapple one. You got it, Allie.
We can't try it yet. We're waiting for the ads to be finished.
It tastes like beer.
I was hoping it would be.
You haven't tried it yet.
Did you look? Huh? On the tour, they said it doesn't have pineapple in it. What? I was listening. The texture, it's like when you eat pineapple, it's mimicking that texture of pineapple. It doesn't actually taste like pineapple. Oh.
Tastes like beer.
I didn't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. So we have about 40 seconds left, and then we'll start trying stuff. We're gonna start pitting. I tried to get her to only pour like this much. But isn't this one pretty, Mom? That one has the Door County soda.
That's pretty, and this is pretty good.
How much are these things? They're like $8. They're $7.
Take one home.
Yeah. I would eat this for dinner.
He's waving at me, and I thought, I don't know him.
Oh, a Green River is a Chicago-style brew, and it is named that because you dye the river green for St. Patrick's Day. So that's what the Green River is. Are you talking about the different brands? I don't know. Cat Babble asked about it. Okay, so Sprecher actually has taken a bunch of smaller soda companies under their umbrella. So if you are in New York, all of you New Yorkers, raise your hand up high. If you are in New York, all Brooklyn is actually a part of Sprecher now. As well as Caruso, which is an Italian brand that's also a part of Sprecher. Green River is another smaller soda company. So they're actually a part of the Sprecher umbrella, and they are not Sprecher sodas.
What was the one that's more like a regular beer?
I did! Daisy looked amazing! Alright, let's try this. This is what I'm most excited for. So we're going lighter to kind bit darker. So this is the Door County cherry. Then we'll be doing the Black Forest cherry. And then finally finishing with a cherry cola.
This is like cherry ice cream.
Really? Give it. Because it's tart enough. It's still super sweet, but it's tartar. It actually, if you have ever had, it's not fermented cherry, but if you have ever had the cherry ice cream at Italy, that's sort of what it tastes like.
It's like Bing cherry.
Yeah, it's like Bing cherry. Bing cherries. But it's Door County cherry, that's why.
That's good.
Alright, and they actually take, when they can, they take local ingredients. Alright, Black Forest. I'm on the fence if that's better or the apple's better. This is like, it's not only that this is a different flavor, it's like a richer flavor. It like feels different in your mouth.
This is not the cherry cola.
No, this is the Door County cherry is kind of light and fresh. It feels like spring. And this is darker. It feels more syrupy, silky. It tastes more like a winter drink. It tastes like you could add. Okay. It tastes like you could. I'm not a fan of that one.
No, it's really strong.
It's really cherry.
Did you try the different cherries?
I like the
this one.
and there's the cola. I actually believe I'm not usually a fan of cola cherry. It's very light on the cherry. You definitely feel the cola. Oh, hi Joseph Radio. So it starts with the cherry and then it goes into the cola.
That's the one I like.
The Door County cherry, yes. I love the Door County one. I'm in between the Door County one and the apple one being my favorite.
I like how light that is.
I know, it's super light, it's super bright. I think I almost like that one better. The cola? No, it's not the cola. I've never been a fan of cola.
Cherry Coke?
So we have 3 out of the cherries. All of us women, 3 votes for the Door County cherry. It definitely is sort of a lighter, brighter, almost spring drink.
I don't like cherry Coke, but I like this cherry Coke.
Because it's super well balanced. Our dad prefers the cherry soda.
This cherry Coke is really
Because he
good.
liked the cherry and then the cherry cola is kind of, it's a really good balance. I know, our dad is loving the 70s rock. Alright, we're going to try the pineapple beer. There's apparently something that's called black cherry gumballs. I've never had that. We'll have to try to find it.
like the pineapple beer.
Pineapple thing. I understand why they say it's like a pineapple beer. Yeah, because it almost, like, you know how pineapple has a little bit of texture to it? That's like what the finish is on it.
I like the texture.
It's a little bit light pink. It's got a great color to it.
Original lager.
But we're not overly big beer drinkers.
Original lager.
I could just have more and more of the Door County cherry and eat it. I feel like we should, I'm gonna pay the $3 to try the dragon. Okay,
Oh,
good.
I bet you want to
Mom wants us to also take
orange drink, which is supposed to be like a drink symbol. Orange.
I think we have to dump these. I don't think we're gonna be able to use all these glasses. Would you be able to do that?
You want to try the dream soda, which is like a dream soda?
I loved that as a kid.
I'll try it. What do you want?
I think we have to dump our other drinks. I think we have
I
to.
definitely would like to try the original lager. I definitely want to have a Root Beer fresh.
Here, do you want this? This is the cherry cola. We're gonna have to. Oh, I think we have to dump.
You have to bring your glass.
Tiffany, thank you so much for giving that tier 1 sub to Joseph and Radio. And hi, Snake Mother.
Well, that
we don't get anything from it. It is purely just for you guys. So that if you do want to order it, you can get additional money off.
But I would highly suggest the cherry because I'm biased.
So far, our two favorites are the Door County Cherry, as well as the Honey Crisp. So those are the two that we're recommending. They are sort of lighter and brighter flavors of sodas, so keep that in mind. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Wins. I really do appreciate it. By the way, I hope your new job is going well. I really do. What do you mean, Japan? We've had that dance since like 2021. I have no idea. Yeah, we've had it since 2021.
So if Crazy Japanese is using that exact same Oreo with that exact same,
That would be cool to know.
that would be pretty cool. But I
I
know
came
that
up
it's
with
us. It was our nuts.
We came up with it. I know she has some other cute ones. She does. She has some like other cute ones. But I'm saying if it's that exact one, I'm just saying.
We actually want. I think this sweater is so nice.
We have two of them. Allie just really wanted to show you all her sweatshirt. Oh, that's the original lager?
Yes.
Okay.
And then this is the
It's so orange. Look at it. It's so clear. Oh, it is. It is like you just opened an orange. Okay, I'm gonna do the lager. I remember this from my childhood.
like beer. So
Okay, I drink it though. I think taste-wise, I prefer the Door County Cherry, but memories-wise, even tasting this, I'm like, oh yes.
I think she wants her to try it also.
It's like, do I love Kraft mac and cheese? It's nostalgic. I think I still love it. It's ice cream.
Does Allie want to try that?
Yes, actually, you know what? It almost finishes like it has almost like a little bit of that cream soda in it. Like a sherbet, like an orange sherbet would be so good in
It's
that.
really smooth, but I don't love lagers.
Still orange soda, but it's creamier.
Yeah, it feels creamier. Like it
That's why
almost
it tastes like a dreamsicle.
like a dreamsicle ice cream bar. Yeah.
You know what? I've got to get a big pin. Adidas should be paying me.
Yeah, we'll put one right over the top so you don't see it. I do really like this. I love this one. Oh, you have to try the lager.
Did.
Is that your best Christmas gift, Allison?
Allie's worn it. Allie got it for Christmas and has worn it like every day.
And I've been showing the dinosaurs on yours. See? DinomiteTwins.
Yeah, DinomiteTwins. We are dinosaurs. That's what my T-Rex are.
They're not going to drink this. That beer.
I'm
But
the-
original lager.
Dad, do you want to try their double gold beer? Lexi really wants to try the double gold. It's called Dragon. It's $3 and I will pay for it.
Oh, you don't get it on this?
No, because
but
it's only
aged.
$3. But do you want to try it?
Sure. I'll try anything.
Okay.
Unless it's fish.
That's right. He doesn't. I thought you would try anything, and I was like, Mom eats fish.
And the thing too is, as long as we're at a place that makes root beer, we should really try the root beer too.
We had some of the root beer. It's great. I'm sorry. We must have drank it all. I've always been like this. Just drink all the root beer. Is the sound okay? I didn't turn it up all the way, but just let me know. Okay. I don't know if they take cash, but I'm gonna take a photo. Also, the voting for that award that popped up is 100% over. So if you see that, don't bother clicking it.
You should do this, Becca. Thank you for the $3. It's an avocado. Thanks. Thank you.
I still like this cherry a lot.
I love the cherry one. I might get a pack.
And I
of
like
that.
the apple one.
The apple one too. I don't know. Can you add some, Lexi? Yeah, we don't like the pineapple.
This one.
I mean, actually, we can finish this.
I like that. Don't take that away. What's the
Well, but if dad drinks this and I can take it, they can rinse it and then I can buy them here. Because you're not just supposed to get more and more glasses, you're supposed to like return
Who
the
gets
back.
the last?
You do. That was for you. We saved it.
Oh, good.
I almost ordered another one not to go. Because I have impulse control problems sometimes. This could have been dinner. I forgot we had pork chops coming. Of course you clicked it, Patty. Of course. Is sherbet popular in the U.S.? Sherbet's popular in the U.S., right?
What?
Sherbet's popular, right?
My dad had it every night.
I think it was more popular when we were kids, though. Because it came in those big tubs.
Way more people like ice cream than sherbet and always have.
Yeah.
Which is not as popular. Everybody loves ice cream and me.
Yeah. Sherbet is really popular, though. They used to always have that tri-colored sherbet at the babysitter. But she must have got a deal or something, because it was like this big.
Yeah, it's gallons, big buckets. A lot of people buy ice cream in that.
I've never had it in a gallon for ice cream. That's insane.
It's a 5 gallon. It's 5 gallon.
Oh my gosh.
It's the same tub.
Well, chat says pretzel dinner. Pretzel dinner.
It was so good.
My mom does not look amused.
No, I don't care. You could have pork chops tomorrow then.
I don't know, pork chop's great. Pork chop's better.
They'll last. Your dad won't be happy though. He would not want dinner to be a pretzel.
I know. Dad has.
Wouldn't be happy if they got another pretzel and called it dinner.
It's a cheap dinner. $7.
Well,
How much?
$7.
That is cheap. That stupid little thing was $5.
That stupid little thing was delicious.
That is $5.
Yes. But look at how big it is.
Yeah, but compared to that pretzel,
Okay, yes. The pretzel's a way better deal.
are you sure it's only $7?
Lexi said it was $7.
Said it's more.
somebody dropped it off.
Oh, definitely not. It's 13.
Yeah,
What
see?
was Lexi talking about?
I don't know, but that pretzel would never be $7.
I want to top for this cheese, though.
You can buy it out there too.
Oh.
You should see what you get for gifts first before you buy.
Yes. They said pork chops on a bed of pretzels. So, Patty, not paying attention. Not paying attention. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Mom, they said pork chops on a bed of pretzels.
Well, it has a breading, but it's not pretzel breading.
Mom, I wouldn't say that kid's name either, by the way. It's very specific. Yeah, my half is $7. You're right. See, everybody says that I have a secret language with Lexi. I also have a secret language with Mommy. You would not make the pretzels soggy. The pork chops, you'd have to put breading on first, and then you put it on top. Hey, Arno. Wait. Yeah, Arno. Nice to see you. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. I did not even see that kid that you're talking about, Cat Babble. That's a sax, right?
And a clarinet, I think, too.
Maybe it's a
Is that a clarinet and a sax? Oh, you missed that.
Any boots? I have my Ugg boots. Lexi's wearing the shiny skateboards.
Definitely heard what sounded like a sax, but it sounded really different.
And thank you for the follow, Mikey. Following is free and it's super easy to do.
you just click the heart, or on YouTube you hit subscribe, and then you turn the little bell on so you always know when we're live. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or followers, and then on Twitch we would love to hit 14 by the end of the year.
You know, it's a great hoodie, isn't it?
On the wall, they show you how to
I saw it in my mom's room and I've been trying to wear it. And then I got it finally on Christmas. And then I wore it every day
You
since
saw it
Christmas.
before stuff was wrapped.
I did see it before stuff was wrapped and it was incredible. I asked to wear it and I was not allowed to wear it until Christmas happened. It was like when you used to say like, oh, you're getting X for Christmas because you want it so badly, and then I would continue to ask when I could open the Barbie or whatever it was. I saw you chatting over there. I was. She gave me my glass back, so I took it back with me. Okay, so this is the double gold. Oh, that's the dragon. It doesn't smell like beer to me. Wait, smell it. What does it smell like? It doesn't. Coffee-ish? Yes, it smells like coffee. Here, wait,
I'll have
can
to
you
have a taste.
here, smell it. I'm gonna try it though, Dad. What does it smell like? Because it doesn't smell like beer to me, right?
No, it doesn't smell like
No, it doesn't smell like beer. I'm not
What does it
sure.
taste like?
It is colder up today than it has been. It doesn't taste like it tastes really smooth. Would you want to try it? It tastes like a candy.
Is that the stuff with the bourbon?
This is the dragon, which is very it's sweet and very light. I want to hear Mom's take on it. It's got bitterness and spice.
I don't know on that
Are you
one.
guys still in Wisconsin? Yeah. You are, okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
usually from Tulsa.
you're from Tulsa. Okay. Oh, excellent. My brother lives in Tulsa. I live like on the border of Tulsa and Milwaukee.
It
I
tastes
want to make sure you
really
guys
like
build a
chocolate
case before you leave. I'm
coffee.
sure they have to get on a plane and can't do that. But you take that soda.
How would you describe this? Because to me it almost tastes like coffee or chocolate
So
rather
that
than
comes
beer.
from the barrel aging. So
I was like, this is a beer. I don't usually like
exactly. So say this. This is called.
Oh wait, you give them the whole explanation here.
Okay, so this is called a stave. And so when bourbon is made in Kentucky, if it's real bourbon, it gets into the wood.
Right.
And so we buy them after, and then we age this for a year. So for a year, whatever is left of that bourbon is leaching back into the
I like
beer
bourbon,
itself.
but I don't love beer. And I was like, this is a beer I
That's
can
it.
drink.
Yep. And it's a Belgian quad. So quads a lot of times have like this. The yeast strain has like almost like this bubble gummy sweetness to it, which I like, but I like the complement of the bourbon. So that was in barrels for a year, and we just won that medal at a tasting competition.
amazing.
I'm so glad you like it. It's 14%. I call that a couch beer or a share beer.
Yes, share. There's a 14 friends, but delicious. So when I was out there,
That's where that's from.
Yeah, that is interesting. That's really done.
oh, I loved it. She was like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And that has been one of my
Glass, what else do you want?
I want to
Regular
It's over the top.
I mean, I've been
Don't tell them that because I want them to bring it back.
I but also breweries now are like this, or like they're not this. But to see one way or the other, you're like, they just got them wrong.
I really like the ropes, like maybe that's like more of like a spray kind of picture, whereas this is like a, we're in the depths of the
That's exactly. I'm like, this is a couch, fireplace, bottle. It's so good. It's sort of like,
It's two more amounts.
yes, exactly.
Yes, she is elegant. Yes. Chocolate coffee. Yes, it is. So they said it's getting some of its
They are not
flavor
like that.
from the bourbon barrel
Let's get
itself.
this into bottles.
So it's really good. I think the way that it's described is playful and bitter. Yes, playful and bitter. Perfect for cooler weather with spice. It's really good. I think though the best for me is still the cherry thing. I know, the Door County cherry. Oh, I forgot to pin it. Give me a second. If you wanna buy anything off of the site, we have a code where it's 15% off. It doesn't for us. It doesn't do anything. Well, how do I say this? We don't get any money back, but it gives you savings. So lose it.
That's the special. So I made old-fashioned glasses for the bourbon barrel-aged beer. So that's these. There you go. You can share that with your dad when you get home. Of course. It's like
It's like a magic card. Look at it. It's so beautiful.
I love it.
It's beautiful. It's like Magic the Gathering in a beer.
I love it. Giving beer away is my favorite thing in the world, so please enjoy. Of course.
I know.
Right?
I know. We should have actually taken more video because then we could have compared their pretzel
Here.
to the New York
Here's
pretzel.
the regular root beer.
Okay, this is the regular root beer.
Really good.
It's so good. Here, want some, Dad? I cannot pin the message. Cat Babel, can you please pin that if it's not pinned? He's traveling back, so I don't know if he'll be able to. Oh, he might not be able to. Allie, look.
What?
See, the root beer is what the entire place smelled like because of those big root beers.
What are these?
It's your Becky's beer. It's the bourbon beer.
Oh, those can travel on a plane.
Yeah, they can. And then it's got the old-fashioned glasses, which are really cute. How do you know we like old-fashions? It is. Oh, so I know that it's really good. On the tour, they talked about this a little bit. Can you grab that Sprecher sheet, Allie? Okay, so if you missed the tour, they talked about how it would be really bad if a kid accidentally picked up a beer instead of a root beer. So if you'll notice, all of their beers have the griffin on it. That is their sort of logo for their beers. And then, yes, they have it in can or bottles. And then all of their sodas are going to have a cartoon character on it. So on their root beer, they have the little griffin here. And then it has root beer across the top of it everywhere. On the cap, on the neck, on the bottle. And even the cartoon's character, his little, what are those called? Steins? His Stein also has it labeled as root beer. But then you know what? That's really hilarious because there's a water company that has, it's a canned water company. Death Water. And there was a parent got in trouble with his school because he packed his kid beer by mistake because it's so close to the canned water bottle can. Yes, exactly. So the cartoon is soda. Are there any more of the sodas that you want to try, Allie? But I think their sodas are incredible too. I'm so happy with that cherry. They also have a grape soda, but and a ginger ale. They said the ginger ale is going to be spicier. Okay, then I do think we should try the ginger ale. Is there anything else Daddy would want? Ask Daddy. He wanted the root beer, so that's what we got. What do you mean? I know.
At a root beer place, we at
They
least
have
have a little bit of
ginger
root
beer
beer.
though. 100%. Got it. The Milwaukee Mule has Griffin ginger beer. So do they also have ginger beer? I think that's their ginger ale.
I wonder if they have a covered charger.
Maybe. I think it's cool that they have comics coming in. So it's I think it's like normally like $12 just to come here and try stuff. Which actually is a great deal. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you can also, if you do the tour, it's $20, and it's probably like $20 if you have the comics. Yeah, they do a lot of special events here. They really do. Okay, so I'm gonna go get that ginger beer. Yeah. Ginger ale. So should we? Can you ask if they can make
love the cherry. So, you know what I mean? We should at least try it.
So what am I getting?
Grape, and we're getting the last two sodas, ginger ale and grape.
I'm so happy that I took my acid reflux meds. I can't stop. It's too good.
Put a 1 in chat if you like grape. I am not normally a grape fan. I love actual grape.
Yes. So we partner with a local comedian actually who has started. He like headline shows, but he started trying to bring bigger acts into Wisconsin.
You know what? I've been seeing a lot more like people that I follow and that I know from New York coming to Wisconsin.
Robert Kelly's going to be here next month.
Yeah.
Like, he's really well known. So yeah, they're usually $15 or $20. It's on our website.
Yeah, so they have comics who come here too.
That's all here. It's here. So we kind of all the time.
Do you know if they have sarsaparilla? I don't know what sarsaparilla is.
So fun. We do tons of weddings, tons of holiday
White
parties.
grape is the best,
tons of
yes.
family parties.
But like the grape that's in like a grape soda, I
Bring in
really
catering.
love.
We can charge a fee for it, but we do full on catering. It's real fun. That's like kind of what my background is. So when they hired me, they were like, "We want events to grow and
It's gonna be
catering."
good or bad. Well, we think that it's probably gonna be good, so that's why we're trying.
It's so fun. It's so fun. We've had some really.
You're talking my language.
I don't know what sarsaparilla
The
is.
nice thing is, no one having a wedding
You know what
here
I
is
love
like.
is sumac.
But they're like,
If you know what sumac is, can you put a 1 in chat?
but it's like the chill.
Sarsaparilla is like root beer, but how is it different than root beer? Because they do have root beer.
Pabst Mansion is so.
They literally have root beer.
You might be right. I know.
We should tell you about stories. I should tell you a story. Root beer? We all know Dr. Pepper, right? We know Dr. Pepper, correct?
Weddings to go to.
Wait, sarsaparilla is clearly a merged term between armadillo and cola.
For our wedding, we're doing props and.
It has a bite to it. So it's like a different root, but same kind of idea, right, for the sarsaparilla? So growing up camping, root beer was always prized. Root beer was prized. You know what was not prized? Dr. Pepper. So Allie and I were with our triplet cousins. Yes, you heard me right. Allie and I, get rid of the beer. No one's drinking that. Dump it. It's a different beer. Do you want to try it? Try which one and keep which one you like. What is this one? There are too many glasses. Oh, this is cream soda. Yeah, Bubba, I'm always gonna rate it. I haven't learned yet. Yeah. So Allie and I, we have triplet cousins. I'm actually gonna wait till she comes back to tell this story. But I love the triplets. I haven't seen them in forever. They don't live in the state anymore, so I kind of lost track of them. But they're like one of my favorite cousins. We got into so much frickin' trouble. And I want Allie here when I tell you this story. Because it has to do with root beer. Tangentially, root beer, more about Dr. Pepper, but tangentially it's about root beer too. So we're going to wait till Allie comes back for that. So button up, because it's going to be just a little bit. Root beer is made from a sassafras root. And sarsaparilla is made from the vine. Oh. Okay, so it's a little bit spicier. That's why. It's not as... Yeah, so sarsaparilla soda is like root beer, but instead of it being the root, it's the vine. Look at, I'm learning all these things from you
I know
all.
that at one point in time, like back in George Washington days,
Yeah.
they used to have, I thought it was a sarsaparilla root they used to clean their teeth.
Oh, I didn't know they used sarsaparilla to clean teeth.
Business cards, just my emails.
Oh, perfect.
But email me anytime. I'm very fast to email. You can tell answering the phone is difficult for me sometimes.
I know, I even said this
Alright, we have the grape soda. We
yeah.
do not have high hopes because we do not love grape soda.
Yep.
And then, thank you.
darker is
No, I
beer.
think that one's the ginger.
Here, wait, I can tell by smell, I bet.
Well, let's do the grape soda.
Nope, can't tell. Okay, so we're gonna do the grape soda.
love that last name.
What do they say? Do you have a
I
business
didn't. I
card?
married Sean Patrick O'Hara.
No, I don't. Because I had one in my pocket and now I can't find it. Is it there? It's fine.
They were. My whole family, we're very
Okay,
Irish,
so,
but I have
ready?
a Dutch last name as my maiden name. And I always said,
It almost.
it would stay down.
So this grape to me smells like
And I
bubblegum.
always said, like, I'm going to marry an Irish boy and get that Irish last
Wait,
name.
who are we invited to try it?
But I also married
We
someone
will
with the
get back
exact
to
same name as my
triplets.
brother. My brother's Sean Patrick as well.
Not a great It's a better grape than normal.
I have a Sean Patrick cousin.
It tastes like
Guys,
grape bubblegum. It's so pretty. Look at its color. Look at its color. It's like truly purple.
Wow.
I
That's
know.
interesting.
It's grape. It's grape.
What is this now?
Grape. Mom also doesn't love grape generally.
Okay,
It's a
this one's
better
tolerable though. It's
It
a
is.
better
See,
grape.
it's a
really
better
good
grape.
grape. We just don't love grape soda.
I am here. I think this is the
Excellent.
not a fan.
Oh, it's good.
This has got to be the ginger beer. It's nice and spicy. I love it.
And then this is the ginger ale, I think. This has got like more of a
In
yellow
terms of a
undertone.
ginger ale, this is the best ginger ale
A
I've
lot of
tried.
ginger ales to me taste too much like vanilla and not enough of a spice. Whereas this actually has like a good amount of spice.
I know, I saw it.
We talked.
Oh my god, that's delicious. What is it?
That's the ginger ale.
That's like a beer?
No, it's ginger ale. Like this
Like
soda.
ginger ale?
Yeah.
No ginger ale ever tasted. It tastes
I know.
it tastes like lemonade.
I know, it's so light and kind of creamy. And it
And
has
this
a
is
little
the
bit of a
ginger
bite.
beer,
And this
though.
is the ginger beer.
Also non-alcoholic, though they do have an alcoholic ginger beer we can try too.
See, and
That's really good too.
they're all really good.
Wow.
Oh, I know. I talked to her over there. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
So, story about the
That's a great
triplets.
design.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, so Allie and I,
Okay, that's fine.
we have triplet cousins, and
I like that cherry.
We
and I
love
don't
root
even
beer.
Like cherry normally.
as do the triplets.
yeah.
And the apple one was so.
Cherry soda is my favorite one.
Never mind.
And
It's a grape soda. It reminds me of a story.
as do the triplets. And what we don't like is Dr. Pepper.
Well, Ruth and I took our bikes and we rode to Cedarburg. And our cousin Ricky.
If he speaks louder though, they can hear it too. No? Okay. So two are identical and one is really tall.
I'm not trying to tell them, are you?
So if one is really tall and one is, there are two that look exactly the same. So when we were young, maybe 6 or 7, we were all camping together and we were told, don't put anything in the fire. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
And if there are people here in chat that might think it's a good idea, we also remind you,
Don't put anything in the fire.
Don't play with fire.
It's not a good idea. However, as a child, this sounded like a great idea. A great idea. So we started putting stuff in. Moss, aluminum. It turned many different colors and it was super fun. And then one of the boys had the great idea to take a can of Dr. Pepper, because we all thought it was root beer, and root beer is good. Dr. Pepper, not so much for us. And throw it on the fire. And it created purple and blue flames. And then it exploded with a pop. We were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And we just tried to up the ante a little, right? Yes. I mean, you know, they say 2 heads are better than 1. Try 5. We were like, we're going to put all of this Dr. Pepper on all at the same time. So we threw this long 12.5 of Dr. Pepper onto the fire. Cardboard started sizzling. Everything started to go up in pretty colors. And pop, 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 pop. All the cans exploded, one after the other. Suddenly, all of a second, literally.
This piece of money is all yours.
Thank you. We'll finish the story, then we'll thank you properly. All of a sudden, someone came running out of the forest, going, "Hey, kids, put down the gun." Turns out that there was a forest ranger who was close enough to hear all of these cans of soda exploding. And he thought someone had a gun. Suddenly, all our parents come running. We're like, literally, what's going on? And Allie and I, we just looked at each other and we just looked at the boys and we went, they did it. And we got taken away. And I know that probably we like got talked to about it, but essentially we were so much younger that it was decided that the boys were really at fault because they were supposed to be responsible for us. I don't pity anyone to be responsible for two twins.
But they were also kind of identical twins and another brother the same age.
Yes.
They were triplets, but two were identical, like us. So, of course, we felt better and closer to that one. But the other one was really sweet, too.
Yeah, we also were fighting in a basement at one point, and one of the boys took down a whole wall. That was not our fault.
Anyways,
thank you so much.
Thank you for subscribing to Prime. It's free to you.
Got more of the Honey Crisp
Oh.
and more of the Door County Cherry.
Thank you so much for starting. My sweater.
No, it's not.
What did I say? My sweater.
Apple tasting soda and the Door County Cherry.
I started my sweater.
Wait a minute.
They're like our two favorites. Really good. It's so
I don't know if you can hear it, but we are doing this.
apple and it's so good.
Stop it. I'm getting Bonnie Grady crap. Never take a
Tastes like straight out of an apple.
Thank you, Campbell, for the 1,000 bits, and then thank you, Elaine, for the 100. Thank you. Oh my God, and I thank you for the 5 as well. Thank you so much. We're already to a level 10. Wait, are we $10. You know what's really fun? I don't know if it's freezing every time it takes a photo.
We need to ask. So, is it freezing on your end?
I need to know. Is it freezing? Because sometimes it takes a picture, and I'm wondering if it's freezing
When it takes the picture.
when it takes a picture, and if it doesn't, then I have a ton of random selfies that we can release when certain goals are hit, and some of them are especially bad.
Some are special. This is so good.
It's not freezing.
Wow. This is like an apple pie.
Maybe if we hit goals, and we release them each day on like either like Twitter or Discord or something.
Look how pretty this is.
Wait, what is this?
Beautiful colors.
No, I said no. You say take me home, I said no, there ain't no. You said no,
Thank you,
I
Lynn.
said no.
my god, Lego. Thank you so much, Glenn, for that organic, that sweet organic sub grown at the home base of Twitch. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a better thing to say for that. Farm raised, farm grown, organic sub. And thank you for the bits. Tiny small. You do have to do 100 or more bits to be considered part of the hype train to get
If
that
you want
special
special modes.
It is not one T-Rex, it is two T-Rexes. I will say too, thank you for the follow button.
I think they thought of that on purpose.
I think that we are specifically now moving into New Year's. So, and New Year's great because they'll be in Times Square for the ball drop. So consider subscribing or following. Thank you for the 20 gifties.
Wiggle.
Thank you, Val. Thank you so much, Val, for the 20 gifted subs. Cheers to that. Oh, is that, we're gonna do that with the grape?
It's not the grape.
Oh, okay, it's the dragon.
It's the dragon. Winter is coming.
We should give the rest to Dad.
He doesn't want any more. Dad, you don't want to finish this,
Don't
right?
forget to thank your gifter, by the way.
You don't want to finish this, right?
Alcohol.
Yeah.
I've had some.
Okay.
Have to try.
Totally. Oh, thank you, Marion. Thank you for thanking your gifter.
If you
And
guys
thank
also
you everybody who's kept this train alive. We really appreciate it. Also, I know we're on the hype train, but there is a code if you do end up wanting to buy anything from Sprecher.
it just helps us out because it helps you out. I'll put the code on the Discord as well as if you guys watch VODs late, I'll make sure that it's on our YouTube. So that the code will live there just kind of indefinitely on that YouTube forevermore. Oh, Dinosaur, I'm so glad you got a sub. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for following.
Ariane.
Following us free and helps grow the channel, and we're so happy to have you.
And you'll be reminded when we go live on New Year's. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to hop on, then chugga. The carbonation's trying to get to me.
Cleanse your palate with some
there
root
were
beer.
some silent words.
You said no, I said no.
Give us such a jelly bell.
You say take me home, I said no, Perignon. You said no, I said no.
Not to mention it chugging a picture, right? So every time we do this or we like move our hands too much, my
No,
phone
it's not
goes
even
and
you,
takes
it's
a
me.
picture.
Whenever I do it.
Thank you so much for gifting that sub, Wicked.
Yes, we generally drink like wine, gin, all of that. Sprecher does not have, like I know, so a lot of brewing companies have a hard liquor as well as like a beer. And they do not. They do sodas as well as beer. So for us, we are literally trying most of the sodas because that's what we prefer. Fun fact, if you do come to a tasting and you don't use these are the tearaways for your drinks, and you end up not using them, you can tear them off and you put them into that box, and the cost of what they would spend for them to pour you a drink goes to a charity for that month.
I think I lost one of them because I accidentally ripped it off.
It's okay.
No, I gotta find it
So
now.
this month, their charity of choice is for Ronald McDonald's House. You can actually buy some of their soda out there, and the proceeds from that soda will go towards that charity. I'm assuming that those tickets will go to something like that as well.
And this looks like it's alcoholic, but this is actually a honey crisp soda.
It is delicious.
So it's a non-alcoholic soda.
So, Mom, your favorite is definitely the Honey Crisp and then the Dwarf Cherry, right? So the honey is really good. The Honey Crisp is seasonal, whereas they now have the Dwarf County Cherry.
But it is so popular, they're thinking of taking it on.
I hope they do because it's
She said they've extended it already and they might just keep it on.
You have 30 seconds to hop on that hypey hype train. I know, it's incredible. We're already at a level 11, which is just nuts. I'm at level 11 hype train. I know. 11 heaven. I know it's supposed to be 7 heaven. We're doing 11 heaven. I also like how they have like board games and stuff here. So if you come here for like a tasting or have soda with the kids, whatever.
And they also have like wings and popcorn and different cheeses. So if you want to really have something to eat, you can. Like the pretzel from earlier, amazing.
Good afternoon, everybody here at Sprecher. We're so happy that you're here. We're making us turn around. Our Sprecher is here eating pretzels and beer. It's over. Anyway, so I just want to let you guys know that if you have your tab and the thing you're doing, I just take it here. First of all, we got it out.
We are closing, but that's okay. We're going to go through the gift shop.
For the extra beer tab that you have, you can donate them to our charity of the month, which is Ronald McDonald. So
It is the Ronald McDonald House. So we're going to take the ones that we didn't use and we're going to send them to the Ronald McDonald House essentially.
Got it? Excuse me, what? Got it? Okay. All right, and another thing. We have this really nice record sign right here. It's a British sign, 170,000 warehouse, 14 years old. And we have an email sign for you.
Something goes around McDonald's.
So if we take these off, Mommy, and we put them in.
Yes, we want your email. I'm not trying to hide it. We want your email.
Yeah, we want your email too. Not you. They want us. You can sign up for us with our link and social
Thank you.
We take a percentage of the ticket price, and we do a monthly. Yeah. So when I started here, I was like, there's so many people like, what do I do with these? I was like, really, you're paying for the tour. Everything else is complimentary, but it's kind of difficult to explain.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, every month we do have a different 501c. A lot of times it's local for the holidays. We did Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, perfect.
So yes, any of those that are in there at the end of the month, we count them and donate a percentage of that ticket price along with our donation.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and we love, I was telling Cindy, we love the Ronald McDonald House because they also partner with St. Jude.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so every month of like May, every year, we raise funds for them.
Oh, love it.
So they're like, yeah, we
So in
keep
April we'll
on
be
their
visiting
stuff.
them.
But St. Jude and Starlight
Love it.
both partner with Ronald McDonald.
So
that was our one too.
And we do what's called nonprofit Mondays too. So any 501c, a school, a charity, whatever it is, they can have this room for free.
Wow. That's cool.
To do a fundraiser, and then we donate $1 per pint sold back to them.
That's amazing.
That's really fun. It's a great way to have, especially the schools around here, parents, organizations.
It brings everyone together. Yeah, that's so super cool.
Okay, how do you get these
Here, I'll tear them a bit. They're a bit rough. Here.
Oh, I thought you had to take the bracelet off.
No.
Well, they've been giving me my drinks without giving them the tab, so that's great.
More for the Ronald McDonald House. Oh my goodness.
This is part of our give
I
back
love
too,
that.
so we do custom labels. So it's just our root beer, but we do our graphic designer does a label for them for whatever charity, whatever.
I know, isn't that cool? We were talking about how
You can get those online too.
we were talking about how we should do sodas with macaroni cheese, grape, and gecko spaces. Our cats.
Yes, obviously we should do that. And it should be
No, it'd be like we specifically would just order like 12 cases or whatever you needed to of our cats' faces.
I love that. Do you know how many animals we get? It's the best.
It's our favorite song.
Alright, we need to, here's the thing.
This is one of our favorite songs to sing. When people ask us to sing a song and we don't know what song to sing, we sing this one. I know Dad is crushed inside. This is not.
Dad does not love this song.
All right, should we go through the gift shop tonight?
I'm gonna grab our coats.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go through the thing. Make sure. Can you grab me? I'm gonna put it in
I
the
think I might have sung this song.
You did. You said you were sick of it. You never wanted to hear it again.
Are we done with these?
Yes.
We're done with all this, right?
We were sung
I know, we played it for 3 hours straight because we love it. Dad, remember our ADHD expresses ourselves in... That's cherry.
What happened to my root beer?
This is your root beer. But Dad, remember our ADHD sometimes expresses itself as a hyperfixation on a song? That's part of it. You liked it better than My Chemical Romance. No, well, we gotta have more of a ginger ale. There's a little bit of that left. I think this is gonna be one of our only streams that we end extremely hydrated. Normally we don't really drink anything on stream.
Well, I'm bringing up glasses you don't want.
I'm gonna help. Yeah, I love Supernatural, right? It kind of got weird though, and then I stopped watching. Is that show still going on?
The tiny baby shark in the house. Two. There's 2 baby sharks in the house. Oh no.
As long as they don't actually play the song, we're good. If they play the song, we have to...
So he requested baby shark.
Oh no, we gotta get out of here. We'll get DMCA'd on YouTube. Oh no. How do I stop it? No. We can't, we cannot get DMCA'd on YouTube. No. We gotta run. No, mommy shark. No. We cannot get DMCA'd. No. If I just say over and over, no. Maybe we can, maybe. Oh, it's nice and quiet here. They can't hear baby shark. They cannot hear baby shark. So here's the thing. We're sending this to YouTube because we're just going to look at some really nice, beautiful t-shirts. Well, okay, so baby shark is one of the only ones that YouTube will take everything down if it's played. So, No. So so I'm gonna have to go. Somebody, Ahmad, please remind me. Ooh, look at that winter brew thing. Somebody remind me to go back and immediately change out that. What's it called? Change out that song, because I don't want to get. I do not want to get DMCA striked just for Baby Shark. I think Ludwig, was it Ludwig? I can't remember who got like DMCA takedown and like banned from YouTube because for that song.
Were you able to get out in time, do you think?
I don't know. I won't know until I get home. Can you put this on?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So we're gonna buy some.
We're gonna buy the Honey Crisp.
I also really like the cherry.
The Door County? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna have to order the rest online.
We might have to order it anyway, Allie.
Why don't we just order it online? Does Mom want anything?
I don't know if
I know. Wasn't me. Oh, thanks for adding a marker to the VOD. I mean, it is kind of a funny clip if somebody wants to clip that. I mean, I just look at how they even have really nice little like architecture here. So we tried a lot. So, oh my gosh, the Door County cherry comes in such a cool bottle. Oh no, that is vodka. Wait, where's the soda like that? Okay, so apparently they have a vodka. But we were not drinking vodka. We were drinking a soda. But you can get like everything from their glassware to their bourbon, everything that you can get online. So I think we're safe now. Hi, Citterin. Not yet.
Where we have to do a tour of the gift shop.
Yeah, walk wherever you want. And if you want like a sneak attack of other places, let us know.
Oh, where should we ask to go? Thank you for the follow.
Do that and let me think about
Okay. What else? We need to do that too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. So Alexandra, I was hanging out in there because of the DMCA situation.
I mean, we kind of already. Oh, so you guys were talking about other brands that that Sprecher's has acquired. So here you're gonna see is an old Brooklyn, Cursos, Black Bear, also Green River. So these are all sort of smaller companies that they've taken under their belt. Oh my God, it is actually green. It's actually green.
Oh, yeah.
You see, I've seen these in New York.
Oh, because that's the Italian brand, right?
Yes, exactly.
But thank you for the follow, Judon Battle Command. Following and subscribing is super helpful.
So if you go onto their shop, you'll see this. They have collectible ones as well.
Is
So,
the
like,
bottle
these-
just different?
Yeah, just the bottle is different, but it's like a cooler one.
Yeah. Well, she said she's gonna.
I wanted to show them. Look at it. So they have other things here as well. Like they do have a Berkey's bourbon that they use. They have an apple brandy, which I'm sure is amazing.
Is that the same bourbon barrels that they use?
I don't believe so.
What do you do?
But then they have, they have Door County Cherry. So they have this really cool thing. This is vodka, but they...
Oh yeah, I picked that up thinking that was the syrup.
So they have this thing where if you have a soda stream or like something that can add carbonated water, they will let you buy just the actual flavoring. So
I think Cat Babble and maybe Val has a soda stream or similar competitor.
See here. And that's what he's actually...
Oh, whoa.
Orange Dream, they have Root Beer.
That's the
Beer
mustard. That's the mustard we had on the thing.
Oh, that's so
But where is
cool.
where is the
Oh, they
cheese
have
sauce?
Root Beer barbecue sauce?
Whoa.
I know.
That's nuts,
Oh,
Lexi.
here's the funny.
Oops.
And then they also, growing up.
I loved
Oh,
those.
maybe not growing up, but I remember seeing these. Aren't these cool? I mean, I kind of love weird chapsticks.
Cat Babble, you told me about said soda stream. That's how I know. You forget what you tell me.
Whoa, Ellie, look. Look at it. Isn't that just a good sign to just have?
Brew good things instead of do good things. Just brew good things.
But
You don't
it
have to do
feels
good
so
things. Just brew good
positive.
things. Well, it's $32, but think about how much soda you could get out of that thing. Right? Like, that's an insane amount. And they also have it in Orange Dream. So.
It was good. It still tastes like the normal root beer, just with a slight maple flavor. Like maple syrup.
Yeah. So it's cool. You can even get merch and apparel. But,
Look at these. So it looks like the can, which I mean, maybe this is common for like beer. Where you have the glasses, we just don't normally drink beer. Isn't that pretty?
super pretty.
Remember these? Do you remember these?
Yes!
As kids?
Yes! This is like my childhood.
In a cup. I don't remember if it was this color or this shape exactly.
It was a little bit different, but it was very similar to
us
this.
having something like this as a kid.
I don't think it was at our house though. I think it was
in
our
the cousin's basement.
It was either our second cousins or our babysitter.
Somebody had these. They were prized.
Ready? Yeah. But I thought she said that she wanted to go show something else, or we're good, right?
You think
No, I think we're good.
No, they have different characters on them.
Oh!
Okay, so the bear has a bear. The cherry cola has a bear. The dreamsicle has a cow. See, okay, you guys asked about a cola. They have a puma. And then ginger ale and cherry soda.
I wonder why the cherry cola has a bear instead of like a puma with cherry or something.
Well, because I feel like cherries, Door County, bears, all of that. You know, it feels. And then they have the local cream.
Oh, I didn't realize that the bee was
It's like
also
a low
Sprecher.
calorie.
Wow. It's really tasty. Be good?
Yeah. Should we go find her? She said maybe to check out.
Yeah, we should probably. I think we should do one more loop so we can show them the. I'm gonna give you one more look at the. So you have the beer steins, everything like that, but they also have sodas on tap, which is kind of cool. Oh, there's the baby sharks, who were the whole reason for the DMCA. I like how they put those under the thing. And then just in case we forgot, part of the factory. This has been really cool. I also, like, while the tour was long, I appreciated all that history, and I thought we couldn't have gotten, like, a better host, you know? It's also cool they have a giant barrel there, too. You doing good, Lexi Lou?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know yet. That's what I think.
We'll figure it out, Mom, before we actually leave. We're still going.
It's still on you.
Oh, it's done?
No, not yet.
Another one bites the dust. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. You're actually not even on that
I
part
don't know
yet.
why we were worried about monetization on this stream. Had no idea there'd be so much good music.
Are you ready? Are you ready to meet?
Sure.
All the different things we do, they've got like
Another one bites the dust.
sports songs.
This should be the other. This would be the other option.
We Will Rock You.
I don't know, maybe.
Another one bites the dust.
We can take
All the time at sporting events.
Bites the dust.
And even this too, if you get the team, right?
Bites the dust.
We would have the details on our VOD. I mean,
At a sporting event,
they'd be like, here. They're like, we would like to make all the money on their VOD.
I mean, I'm sure their states would. I have to double check. Bites the dust.
No, so the barrel behind Allie, this is just a room.
It's like their back area.
But the barrel that's here, I don't know if you can see it, but the barrel behind is one of the bourbon barrels that they aged like this. This barrel is a bourbon barrel, and it's what they age their dragon beer in. I don't know if that's what you were talking about in terms of the beer.
doors and stuff. You get the idea going.
You can see all the taps lined up, Allie.
I know, I showed them before I told them. Ready? Yeah. Alright, here's the deal, everybody. We really, really, really want to make sure that you know that you should follow us or subscribe because you made it this whole time. You made it. And on top of it, we want you to know that
We will be on for the ball drop. We may be on before that, but most likely that is going to be our biggest thing. So make sure that you follow for that.
We are sending you to another outdoor IRL channel. It looks like they're somewhere outdoorsy. We don't know where they are. But they are
could
also
be in Wisconsin for all we know.
But they are also a couple.
They're in the great outdoors.
Not a couple, but they're also
They're
a dual
duo.
channel.
They're a duo.
We are not a couple.
So that said, thank you all for having a little bit of our childhood with all of you. Sprecher Root Beer is one of the things that we remember from growing up. So it was really cool to get to try all the different sodas that we didn't even know existed. So that said, please make sure you follow, subscribe, do all of those things. For sure,
that you show up for the ball drop because honestly, we had an incredible, I'm going to look back at the VOD, but it looks like it was doing pretty well for stability-wise.
So we can't wait for you guys to see it. So,
Because I think it's going to be pretty great time.
get the rage at and please come back some more, some more, some more, some more. Get the rage at and please come back some